What's going on, everybody? It's time for the show that gives zero fucks, drinks lots of beer, and has yours revenge playing non-stop 24/7.
Yes.
Hopefully riding out of town that is Jago.
That's definitely Jago. Oh my god.
Jago, you're oh my god, you're gonna have a timeout. I'm sorry.
Just don't forget you're on mute.
That's right.
Hopefully it's better now. Hopefully.
Yeah, it
There
sounds
you
good to
go,
me.
there you
It
go.
sounds great. It sounds like fantastic when it's not doing that.
Yeah.
So as you guys see, we have a new layout tonight. Hope you enjoy it. Bigger screen. We have like emphasis on the console we're playing. We're playing Atari 7800 tonight.
Nice.
Hope you enjoy it. I went through a couple of these games last night, and I have to admit that I am not very versed in the Atari 7800. But I do know that there is a a lot of like the same games that are on 2600 are on the 7800, but just better looking. So
Yep.
So we're gonna quickly go through a couple of these ones that we have here. And so yeah, we've got Ace of Aces. We have Alien Brigade, Asteroids.
Some centipede up in there.
Oh yeah, Centipede, Choplifter, Commando. Some great
Definitely never
games
played
here.
any Ace of Aces.
Oh, I remember.
Played a lot of
I used
Ace
to
of
love
Ace back in the
Choplifter.
day.
I used to
Yeah.
love Choplifter.
Yeah,
Me too. You know, I played
the hell out of Choplifter.
I played the shit out of Choplifter on the Sega Master System.
That's
I
what
loved
played
it.
on.
Yeah, exactly. But before we get started, gentlemen, ready?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I like that. Hang on a second.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Beer.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. And we have to get some beer action in here.
Good evening,
What's
chat.
up, John?
Cheers to you. Cheers.
Crazy Greek dude. Nice seeing you, chat buddy, as always. We got Steve as a special guest tonight. How we doing, Steve?
Hey, how's it going?
Sentinel Gaming?
what's up?
You
Hey,
speak
what's
up,
up,
man.
guys?
This is a no topics, no fucks given. This chit chat bullshit.
No topics.
Yep.
But no topics, but lots of fucks. Is that it? Oh, no fucks. Sorry, totally forgot. I get that all mixed up
Fucks
all the
usually come
time.
halfway towards the end of the show.
I did.
Or the lack thereof.
get that me and Infinite are like Gavin here like an hour or more ago. And 1 hour before the show starts, we say, yeah, let's go. I think we both need to have a little nap. And I went and lied down for like 30 minutes, and it was the best little nap I had.
I was the outer spoon. Don't get wrong, alright?
Yeah, but he kept putting his hand in the wrong spot.
Did take a nap before the show, though. I just relaxed.
Damn right.
I heard your spoon was bent and looked like it'd been through the garbage disposal, but you know, whatever.
I'm going to start off with
Accidents
some
happen.
Donkey Kong, guys.
What you got to remember is
Yeah,
there
hit
is
up
no
Donkey
spoon.
Kong. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Drawn TJ. With the $2 super chat.
So what's everybody been playing? Anything good?
Hi,
Other than
guys.
Tiny Tina's? That's phenomenal.
That's all I've been playing, so
That's all I've
that's
been
like.
I finished off Guardians of the Galaxy. Man, that game was.
Amazing,
Phenomenal.
wasn't it? Wasn't it amazing?
Yeah, that game was
I gotta
fucking cool,
play
man.
it.
Yeah,
I
it's
downloaded
cool.
it, but I didn't play it.
Anyone,
After I got it
Come on.
anyone want to get
After I
that
got
super
it glitched
chat?
last week. Yeah. Drawn TJ with the $2 super chat, and he says, "Hi guys." Yeah, thank you. Drawn TJ.
What up, John TJ?
What's up?
Yeah,
What's
that
up?
game was- Woo! Yeah.
Appreciate you guys stopping
Yeah,
by.
that game was excellent. Yeah, that game was excellent. Guardians of the Galaxy. If you haven't played it, which I'm probably the last person to get it, I guess. But if you haven't, like, man, try that out, man. That game is great.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's make
gonna.
some manual saves here and there because it's a little weird. It does like I don't know. It
Like
seems
we were
it
saying
was
last
weird,
week,
yeah.
doggy,
Gotta
they
make
broke
the
it
manual
more.
save.
They broke it more when they passed it because it was not like that at launch.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I never had anything that game broke. Even that one I was talking about last week, I went and started playing it right after. I was like, okay, I'll start over, and it fixed itself when I went back in there. Like it went past that part that it glitched on. I was like, oh, okay, I got lucky as shit. But I started making manual saves anyway, so
Hey
Let's
guys,
put it
Yeah, give
guys,
it-
I want to ask a
Doggy.
quick question to the chat right now. So I've got chat on the screen, and we can have it here on the screen or not. You guys decide if you want to see the chat on the screen now, or can I turn it off and you guys can just read it? What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the clean view, or do you prefer the the chat in the screen? Let us know.
I guess it depends on how we watch it, right?
Yeah,
Right.
it really does, because if they're watching it on their phone, it's handy to have it in the stream.
It is. It is. I like it on the screen.
Do you like it on the
as
screen?
well.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
we'll
Yeah.
put it on the screen then.
Like a
From a s-
double, like I'm watching it on PC right now, so it's both.
Yeah.
You know,
From
but
from a
like,
streamer
but
standpoint,
when I'm on my phone and I want to watch on the sideways, I don't have
Yeah.
the chat up. It's nice to see the chat, so I can turn my phone sideways.
Clean,
and watch
clean,
it.
clean,
Well,
clean. Three comments in a row. Clean.
Yeah, it's very
It
cool.
says so. Yeah.
they're probably
Well,
all
like-
PC Master Race. What do they know? No, I'm kidding.
Well, like it helps if I'm not staring at if you're not staring at your phone but you're looking at the screen, you'll still see chat. So
Right.
Well,
right,
they
right.
said
Right.
they
why I like
cleaned
it.
you, so
Yeah.
maybe crazy fastback and friendly pass speed without the chat on the chat.
Sorry, say that again. They say to take off the chat.
Clean view. I think they mean take off the chat. They like the clean view.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
we want to put a vote to it. What
Yeah,
does
put a
everyone
vote
say?
up. How do we do a vote? Let's do a vote. Can we do a vote?
Is
Do
there,
we
there
vote?
is there a way to do it poll? There is a way to
Yeah,
do
you
a
can do a
poll.
poll.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
can do a
believe
poll.
so.
I don't know how
Hold
to
that
do it. Yeah.
hold that shit up.
I don't know how to do a
There's a way
poll.
to do it. Yeah.
You can do it probably by
Dude,
logging
Fast-
into.
Fastback's the same way. He watches on
any
mobile,
any of the mods should be able to do the poll.
Yeah. Okay, come on, mods. Get at it.
In
don't
Infinite,
know.
it's not that kind of poll. So okay, don't try to get on it or nothing.
Alright, fuck. Never mind.
Don't get on the poll.
I bet I don't know what kind of poll we're talking about.
Get on.
On the poll.
Racing, real, weed, and spell check don't cooperate.
How wouldn't you? I don't know.
So I'll turn it off again so you guys can see what it looks like without it. Where are we at now? Chat box.
You're gonna get one of those. Hey, you seen those God? You seen those yaws that they have for that shit, man? How do you feel about that? I heard someone's gonna try to integrate that into the Xbox. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but
The what?
those yaws, I think they're called yaws. You put the steering wheel on them and they have that
Oh.
hydraulics to make you move around in like a 360 or like a chair.
Huh.
I think they're called yaws. I might be wrong on the name of that. God, correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, pitch and yaw is two of the terms used for aircraft flying.
Okay, so yeah, it might be maybe a yaw chair. Maybe that's what they call them. I don't know.
It could be, yeah.
But that's anyway. You sit there and you hook you play Xbox or you play a control game with the steering wheel, and as you turn into steers or turn into turns,
Faster race.
it turns you in. And as you bail out, when you're about to spin out, like it jerks you around, it's like being in a little cockpit.
Right.
All I hear is jerkin and cock.
I was like saying that over and over again. Who doesn't like a little bit of cock?
Crazy
Yeah.
Greek dude just brought up a whole new thing. He's on the phone master race.
me too. Right now.
I love that. That's good shit.
Oh,
Joe,
look at-
got an important question.
Let's hear it.
Who's
We're listening.
seen the Halo TV show?
Me.
I've seen it. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I
Not
enjoyed
bad.
it. I enjoyed it the whole damn time. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Of course, I'm not one of those people who's going to nitpick. His hair was the wrong color. His voice wasn't right.
Well, that's where I was gonna go. That's where I was gonna go. Some people that read all the fucking lore, which I don't. I just played the
Yeah.
game because
Yeah.
that's all I need is the games. I'm not one of those guys that dive deep in lore and anything. I don't really give a fuck. I got time.
Right.
But so since I don't know all the lore, it was fantastic to me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
I
a
thought it was
game
great.
guy.
And guess what? I loved how violent it was.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Me too. Oh my God! You see the beginning?
Yeah.
At the very beginning? Oh my God! Shit!
Yeah, that was
The
quite
only
cool.
part that bugged me was he was wearing boxers instead of briefs, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. No, he was,
Wow.
When does the next episode come out? I got that's a
Are
serious
they-
question. I don't know. Does it come
Friday, I believe. I believe
They're
it's
Fridays?
Friday.
Okay.
every Friday? Okay.
I couldn't remember.
I'm actually gonna have to watch this because I haven't seen it yet.
Oh shit!
What do you think of the guy that's playing Master Chief? It's good.
Yeah, yeah. That's Porn Stash.
Yeah, I was like, what do you think about him playing Master Chief?
Yeah, I think he's great.
Yep.
I didn't.
He's got military training,
That
so
Donkey Kong
Yeah.
wrong messed up again.
it's all good. It's all good.
Fastback said the Halo show was cool, but wish they did not take the helmet off.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop that.
But you know what? But you know, here's the thing about that, is that we've not seen him without his helmet off,
In the
like
game.
like in the game.
In the game.
I know he's been in
No.
he's been in different media without his helmet on, but not in the game. So it was jarring for us, and a lot of people just got off of watching The Mandalorian, where it was a big season like finale thing where they got to see his
Finally took his
face.
helmet off.
Yeah, like so. There's that about it, right? People are doing the comparison.
Well, and the part I've been trying to explain to people is, in the games you never see him in downtime. It's always straight from one battle to the other.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
never-
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
that-
the reason
that-
why he never had his helmet off is because he was supposed to represent the player, right?
Right.
Yes. Exactly.
Exactly.
As far as a television show goes, you need your audience to identify with him, and they can't do that if they never see his face.
That's
So it's
right.
hard for them.
Well, that.
And it's
well,
and
that's
it's a
why they
story
did that
about
eventually in the
it's a story about characters. You know, they need to
Yeah,
show
exactly.
the character.
They did that. Well, that's the reason why they did it in The Mandalorian finally in the first season, to humanize him, and that's what they did in the first episode, is to go ahead and humanize Master Chief.
Right.
Oh,
Yep.
look
Because
what
he
T God said. He said they already showed his face in the animated origin story.
Yeah, that's what I'd heard
Yeah.
too. I'd never watched the animated.
Neither did I.
There you go.
During the show, he makes a joke with that girl he's with, and she's like, "What do you eat?" And he's like, "Nuts and bolts," basically.
Yeah.
You know, like he's just a robot. You know. Yeah. So I liked it. I'm
And
looking
if,
forward to the next
if
episode.
anyone can remember what show he was on, the last show that I remember him on besides Orange is the New Black, I believe might have been Homeland. Please somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but he played a military guy on that too. And here's another fun fact. So his last name is Shriver. So Liv Shriver. was-
Jago, you're buzzing us out.
Okay.
It's
Li-
going on for a while.
Liv Shriver is his brother, who happened to play.
Wow.
Who happened to play what's his name in the X-Men movies?
He played Wolverine's brother.
Wolverine's brother,
Right.
yeah. And
Yeah.
Pablo is apparently going to be playing Wolverine, or has been rumored to be playing Wolverine.
Yeah, that's right. Mhm.
So that's interesting to know.
Well, Fastback said, what he said? He said, I don't even Master Chief take his helmet off to identify. But you got to remember, Fastback, the people that have never played any of the games
Right.
might identify with him more with his helmet off, being able to see him.
And they're trying to cater to more than just gamers with the
a
series.
wider audience,
Yeah.
not just the Halo people.
Yeah, yeah. Because they want more people to watch. They want people to watch the show and it
That's
become
right.
popular. Not just they already know gamers
Right.
are going to tune in at least to watch the first episode, whether they like it or not.
That's
To
right.
check it out. Yeah.
It's more about pulling in more of that sci-fi fantasy crowd, not just the Halo
Yep.
crowd.
And the
Yeah,
sci-fi
yeah.
fantasy crowd is huge right now, especially with like 2 different Star Treks
Yep.
that are going at the same time. And
Actually, if you count the animated stuff, there's more than 2 because you. Also
oh yeah, I forgot about the animated one. What's that one called?
Uh,
Bridge Crew or something?
Below Decks and Prodigy and.
Prodigy. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, here's something interesting, and I know this has been brought up before, but what about the potential for a Mass Effect show, especially since you can choose either male or female Shepard?
Yep.
That's
Oh,
I
gonna
would
be
love that.
It's going to be difficult because I don't think they want Commander Shepard to be twins, like we had in Mass Effect Andromeda. So how would they do that in a TV show, and not
They
have?
would just have to make a choice probably.
Yep.
But,
But
it would,
either choice,
it
they're
would,
gonna piss people off.
yeah, it would. Yeah, either way. But it would also open up casting. You know,
Right.
they could just say, "Hey, let's see what we get."
You gotta realize it nowadays, Steve, that no matter what they do, anything anybody does is gonna piss somebody off. You know that.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, for
No.
sure, for sure.
Yeah. You can't,
Okay.
especially
Yeah,
today's
come
social.
Especially
Social media-
gamers.
Yeah, especially gamers.
A way around
Especially-
this. A way around this though could be if they said, you know what, Commander Shepard that was part of the Lazarus Project. He's not the only one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That there's more than one Commander Shepard.
Or he's androgynous.
John says in the chat, he said, I'd rather have the mystique like the Mandalorian.
Right.
I mean,
I hear ya.
I see that. I see that too. I mean, I personally, I was fine with it, but I thought they could have waited maybe until the next episode, but they already did it, so it is what it is now. They already ripped that Band-Aid off. Now we can move past that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, TV shows are in a rough place right now, though. Just
Yeah,
because
I would love to somebody to really explain to me how they're going to accomplish if they kept it secret for like hours and hours and hours of TV time, because
Yeah.
Well, that
Like,
depends on
don't
the
they-
director, though.
Don't this dude take a bath? You know what I'm saying? Don't he ever get out of his armor? Yeah, you know.
By the way, one,
He
one
soaks
of
in
the
oil,
ways
remember?
they-
He
one of
soaks
the
in oil.
ways they managed to humanize Boba Fett, or not Boba Fett, but the Mandalorian before you saw his face, was the way he was around Baby Yoda.
You talking about Baby Yoda? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Grogu, yeah. The way he
Grogu,
was,
yeah.
the way he was gentle, the way he was, soft spoken. So even if they would have left his helmet on, it that humanized him. We've never seen that side of, Master Chief, because
Right.
I had somebody telling me, well, that wasn't the original plan. The original Master, he's a killing machine, and that's all that matters. Well, that kind of show's not going to last very long.
No.
So,
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
I
There,
People
agree
get
with that.
Crispy, what's going on, brother?
Look, I'm
It's
all
good,
about.
gentlemen.
What's up, Crispy? I'm a
Hey,
80s
Crispy.
kid. I'm an 80s kid, like most of us are here in this chat, except for Paul, which was born when Moses was. But
Yeah, I'm like
Um,
I'm a
Dude,
late
best
60s,
friend.
70s kid. Yeah.
They
But
play
we
rocks
grew-
together.
we grew up during the action movie era, pretty much with Rambo and Stallone. But you can't see but so much of that stuff before you get tired of it.
Right.
You know what? You know what movie really humanized a character that was completely cold? That was Terminator 2.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
100%.
If you really look at that story, they humanized Schwarzenegger in a way that was unethical, didn't make sense, but is considered in, like, I'd say the
Oh
top
my
10
god,
of,
even to
like,
this
every
day, it's one of my
list.
favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
such a good movie, and if you really look at what they did with it, and it's like, I feel that can happen with Halo. I mean, right now they're in a timeline
that's
that's
up to the director, though.
technically, well,
Right.
it's
Well, it's
in
a director, but it's also
timeline-
the characters. Without the young John Connor, that doesn't happen. That happens.
No, I
because of-
understand
yeah.
that. So it's almost like they're trying to use her as his John Connor.
Right. Basic. Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
got the
saying?
same idea.
Yeah.
I got the same idea.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like, and he does things that is basically programmed him not to do, and he does them for her. So it's like one of those things where I'm like, man, you're playing off some interesting things. And if you think about Terminator, back in the day, it was very graphic compared to what a lot of
Oh,
other
God,
things
yeah.
had. Yeah,
Oh
so-
God, yeah.
Like Terminator
No, it's
1,
more-
Terminator 1 was almost a horror movie.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
what it's. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
it's
Jacob.
John back.
Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Okay.
Awesome, dude. This is what I'm talking about, though. Like, I feel like that's where they're going, and I mean, from what I've heard from people that are huge, like I'm talking read the books and everything. This is off a book timeline. I don't remember which one they said, but it's because the Covenant is so brutal, especially what they showed in like the first 20 minutes, I would say. It really plays off of like a book timeline, which they wouldn't call it Silver Team. They're probably trying to make their own story, but I mean, it's still it seems similar in ways, and this is before the video game Reach. So
Right.
if you really think about it, so I mean, they could end up going into Reach, and people will be like, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they could really have already gravitated the situation you know, how the characters are, everything else, and then Chief comes and saves the day. I mean, that's what we all want. Come on. You know what I mean? We want this big epic battle, and we want Chief to take down a whole freaking like giant cruisers and shit in the space. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we want. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well, if you wanted to be nitpicky, I was pissed that it wasn't like 8 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look 8 foot tall. No, but
Well, you know what? That was the first thing I looked for. I was looking for their height. He was pretty tall.
Oh well,
You know,
he
especially
was.
with all that
But
armor on.
they also had him up against that short Asian girl in
Right.
the ship in the
Right.
what's
Right.
it called? Yeah.
Hey, it's a smart play in optics and how you know something is presented to our eyes. I mean, it makes total sense.
I mean,
You know
they
what I
can
mean? And
they can
I
do
mean,
something like
he's-
that really easy. Look what they do with the Hobbit, right? And that was 20 years ago.
You can,
Yeah.
you can watch there's a little like they're doing it. I guess they're gonna do it every week, like you know, deep dive into you know the series after. I watched that, and he's not a strong individual. He has bulked up. You know what I'm saying? He's like consuming 5,000 calories a day. and,
Right.
You mean Pablo,
You know, like he's yes.
the actor? Yeah,
exactly.
he's a big boy. They showed a picture of him.
Tall, but he's always said he's lanky in
No,
a
they-
way,
they-
and that's the way
yeah.
his body.
But that's probably just so he can fit into the costume.
They
basically.
showed a picture of
Yeah.
him standing next to Hugh Jackman when Hugh Jackman was jacked, and he was comparable.
Yeah.
Not as
No,
big
he-
as Hugh
he's bulked up.
Jackman, but he was comparable. Because of course they're trying to make the
even like-
comparison because he could be playing the next Wolverine.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've heard that as well. Yeah, he can do it. He can. I'll tell you right now, this is a big role for someone to take on. And
Oh, fuck
anybody
yeah.
that's like, you know, 40, 30, like that really played Halo, like you understand the gravity of it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So
most definitely.
I'm excited to see what's next. There's gonna be a dud. Okay, there's gonna be one episode where it's a dud.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But I've watched too many, like the 100. If you watch that entire
Yeah.
series, one of the greatest shows I've ever watched. Okay, like one of the greatest. The first 2 seasons were meh, and then man, your mind got effed to hell. Like you were like, holy shit, this is what's going on here. Like this is like broad spectrum, like you know, like being like the end of the human race, and it was like really it was so good, and I was like, man, this show does not get enough, even though on Rotten Tomatoes it has like the best seasons in TV history. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Like
you go
best
and look,
rated?
like, it's like 100%.
Oh,
like
yeah?
100%. Okay, like unheard of. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I have to say I didn't make it past the first season because it was a mess. And I would have to go back. And,
I completely. It was hard to get through that first season. The second season is a little better.
Yeah.
Okay, and then third and on, like I'm talking the third season, the fourth season, the fifth season, the sixth
Right.
season, I think are 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. But you have to, if you want to understand it, you have to get through the turd that is the first season.
Yeah.
You know what
Which
I'm saying?
for some of us who are a little older, for us that was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the series. The first season is absolutely
Yes.
trash.
Yes,
But afterwards
you're
it
right.
picked up.
I think that's why I didn't watch it because I couldn't get through first season.
Yeah, first season is hard to sit through. It really
Dude,
is.
by the end of that series, it mind fucks. I truly
Yeah.
believe every human being on this planet needs to go through the entire series of the 100, and
Yeah.
by the end of it, you will say, "What the hell are we doing?" I guarantee that,
Like as a species.
dude. It's yes. Like
Right.
you'll be like, "Wow, this is just it's something." Something you only experience once, and it sucks. Like the first 2 seasons are not that great, but man, it just gets so wild. You know, basically, like I said, you are the last of the human race, and that is it. That is bar none. And
Like you
it's
said,
just-
Crispy, there will be some episodes of Halo that are going to tank. I
Oh,
can
yeah.
almost gu-
Oh yeah.
I can almost guarantee you those episodes are going to be the story exposition focused episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Where they
Oh.
where they need to do a long story to move the story forward. Those are the
Yep.
ones we played because there's the least amount of action. You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody
why do we
told
get an
me-
hour about this guy named Bob? Well, because it's going to be
Somebody
played out
told
later.
me that there's a reference in Halo Reach that they think what are you called when you play it? Jesus, I'm having a brain fart. Noble 6, right?
Yeah.
You know, the classified shit at the beginning of the game. Somebody told me that, like, you know, if you really look into it, they basically act like he's like an ultimate Spartan, and you know, the reference is that person thinks that he's a part of Silver Team, and they're basically going to go from Reach being like this, you know, mega complex for the UNSC to just, you know, it getting obliterated by the Covenant, and it will go into Reach, and they've vested. I mean, they're already working on season 2, I believe.
Right. They've
or at
already been
least-
cleared for season 2. They've
Yeah,
already been
so
cleared for second
I'm
season.
sure they're working on it very quickly, but
Jesus Christ, this game's hard.
you know, it's one of those things like, dude, I watched it and like, yeah, there's some moments where you're like, I don't know, but man, like, they captured what, like, the gravity of the situation, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
like and they established the Covenant immediately. They established the elites. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like
You
it's
wait till
like,
we see the
yo,
grunts.
dude. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to this because I know
Yeah.
enough, but I don't know all the lore. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going off people that just hit me up in like a DM or something and was like, "You think this?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I don't know a lot about Halo. Well, I do. You know what I mean?" And like,
Yeah,
you know.
but to me, it's like, and I've used it before. Like anybody who's read a book and then go to see the movie, you're always kind of let down by the movie. Well, most of the
yeah,
time. So it's the same basic thing. So it's like you treat them as two separate things. You know, to me, I can do that. I can treat them as two separate, you know, entities. If I enjoy the show or the movie based on its own merits, great. I never sit there and go, well, in the book he had blonde hair and blue eyes, and you know.
I'll get that some people do that, but it's
Right.
still, it's.
But it seems like
totally-
it seems like a way to almost go in knowing you're not going to enjoy it. You're almost setting yourself
Yes,
up to.
exactly.
this
Your
sucks.
expectations are
Yeah.
super low, but you're looking at an IP that you love, and you're
Right.
basically over analyzing it. And,
Right.
and not just that, like if we look at where Marvel has done, like the
Yeah,
metaverse and everything else, like you know, the
Yeah,
entire
we have to
universe-
throw what we expect out the window because anything
Yeah.
can be done now.
Well, they can reference any of the comics. Like, there's so many of them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, like, there's not a lot of comics, but there are books and comics from Halo that do
Oh,
different things with the story. And it's like, okay, is it so far fetched to believe that, you know, this is in a different timeline and it's off of a different story,
Yeah.
but
Right.
it ends up going into what we know.
Yeah,
And
there's
that's
always
what
going
I
to be
think-
some commonalities, even if they go to quote different timelines or the multiverse aspect. There's always going to be commonalities. You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I believe that, you know, the actual what we played in Reach, I think is going to be loosely,
Yep.
you know, thrown in there at some point because it's on Reach. You know, the majority of what we actually watched.
Oh, probably
know,
the
it's
way the
on
season's
that.
gonna, probably the way the first season's gonna end is some big ass battle, some big, you know,
A
at
big-
some
a-
point,
A big
at some
reason
point
for it,
we'll,
you know, the
we'll
diff-
see the Halo rings. You know, at some point we need to see the Halo rings.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course,
You
yeah.
know.
No, yeah. They're gonna
The show's
do
called
that,
Halo for a reason.
Like when it went,
Yeah.
and you're like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
you're like, oh, you motherfucker! Like they're gonna
Yeah.
get you. But you were like excited. But I mean, you can only do so much. I've talked to a lot of people that do not play Halo, that were like, man, this show was really good. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
that's one of
Yeah.
those things where I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, what's the worst that could happen? They watch a show, or they were like, what? Well, I know there's a game involved. Like I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I've seen a lot. Like you know, I know that Halo exists, but I mean, what's this game? You know what I mean? And I say, no, you got to do it in continuity. You start with Reach. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the first
Well,
thing I say to
like I
them-
was, like I said a while ago, the reason why they had him pull his helmet off, we're trying to humanize Master Chief
Yeah.
for people who don't play or know anything about Halo, so he doesn't look like some android. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get people invested in him and his story. So maybe they will, maybe want to check out the game, like you're saying, Crispy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The biggest obstacle they have whenever they're trying to bring games to movies or to television shows is the size.
Yeah.
I compare games in length to the length of a book. Now the way it happens is you have more time where the user by themselves or the reader or whoever can just spend 20, 30, 40 hours experiencing the story, but to put that much content into one TV episode or a series of TV episodes takes a hell of a lot more of investment, both by whoever's experiencing it and by the studio that's putting it together. So it's a hell of a lot easier for them just to take a battle scene that happens and put it together in a 30-minute episode rather than have an entire mission from a game that takes you 3 or 4.5 hours from start to finish. That's just how it is. It's the same with like books going to movies, how they cut out all kinds of shit from the book, and the movie only takes maybe a fourth of what's actually in the book and puts it into a 2.5-hour movie. You got to chop it up. I mean, there's no other way.
They've got to compress the movie to tell a quicker story.
And I think people
they
want all of what's in a game that makes it great to be in a movie or a television show. And in a television show, you can do that, but you got to give it time. That's the good thing about TV shows. You can have like 16 episodes in a season, and they may cover the basic storyline for one game.
Yep. And in that 15 episodes, you have to expect that a couple are going to be exposition episodes, or flashback.
Would you, as a person, would you rather have it be true to the game completely and there's nothing new to it?
No.
You're right.
No.
Would you?
You're right.
Would you want? Okay. So.
But there are some people out there
Chief-
that they just want it pure like that.
Oh yeah, there's purists out there who want nothing but stories from either the games or the books or something.
I understand that, but like this is where I say, if you want to do fan service, like it's a different timeline. Technically, we don't have unless you read some of the books and stuff, you have some inkling of the timeline before Reach. You know what I'm saying? But you don't. It's not filled in.
Oh my God, this game sucks.
It's not. So. What you do with this show, because clearly it's before Reach, is you do what you want and you reference certain things. And I feel like they said they didn't play the games. Like Pablo played the games. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter what the director has a vision. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And right now it's like okay, we're gonna go about this, and then the publishing and everybody else, Paramount's got to sign off on it and be like, hey, this is cool. Let's do this direction. It's all in the writing and everything else. So it's a lot to deal with, but you're also referencing a game that, for the most part, the emotion you feel is in the battles and not necessarily, all of the emotion is done, cinematically. So you have to transfer that.
With a franchise as big as this is and as popular and beloved as this is, I do not envy these guys trying to forge their own story into Halo universe and make fans happy. Let's put it that way.
And I've heard some people say, so none of the people have played the game, blah blah blah. Somebody did, because we had the proper sound effects for the shields going up.
Yeah.
We didn't see them, but we heard them, which made us go,
Yeah,
the details are there.
Oh, look, no, Paul, the one point when Master Chief's shields were going back up, at the very end of it, it popped the view back into his helmet, and it was exactly like it was in the game.
Yep,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
the point being is that there is details in there that somebody was paying attention to.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Like I watched something on YouTube about it or somewhere that they actually took schematics and drawings and stuff from the game, and that's how they tried to make the armor look as real as possible, the guns look as real as possible. The effects artists who made all that stuff. So yeah, I mean somebody's reading something somewhere. It ain't like they just went in going, let's make a Halo game. What's Halo? We don't know. Let's just make it anyway.
Exactly.
They ain't doing that.
Yeah.
And you know what?
The director is definitely listening to input from those people too.
You know what I can
No
guarantee?
question.
There's somebody out there who's studying the armor and knowing what version of the armor it is, and is waiting for every season for them to change up the armor to make it look like like a newer version of
if you
the way
if
they
you
did in
remember,
the movie.
Jay, Master Chief actually mentions what version of the Mjolnir armor he's wearing to the Asian girl.
Oh,
When
right,
she's holding-
right.
Yeah, because she's holding the gun at him. He's like, you won't even
Yeah,
even punch her to sleep.
Jago,
Yeah.
a lot of people outside, like I'll say a lot of fans who are not really like, they know of Halo, but they don't know like the ins and outs of Halo.
Yeah.
Those people think that Microsoft and 343 is not giving a hand in this. I'm like, they are giving a hand in this. Like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. If they didn't
think
have a
it's-
hand in
they-
that.
it's Paramount by himself. Like, no, hell.
No, hell no. No, hell no. 343 didn't go here.
No, Microsoft
how-
is funding this shit. Come
They
on.
didn't go-
They
they
already
didn't
got
go-
a
90
season
million
2
plus,
going.
bro. It's crazy.
They didn't go here. Here's my intellectual property. Go crazy. Do what you want to do. I'll see you later. No.
No.
They're protecting
Dude, I'm
their
telling you,
goals
I
right
wouldn't
now.
be surprised
Yep.
if Microsoft buys CBS Paramount.
Right,
Oh, really?
like that's what happened.
I'm telling you.
When they first showed off Sonic, because like when they first showed off Sonic, the public reacted like we all reacted. It's like, yo, what are you doing?
Well, it's because Sonic was so big. Everybody already seen what Sonic looked like, and that wasn't it.
Yeah, but his
Yeah,
stand-up,
no, it wasn't
because
it. Oh, God.
when they was making
But
Sonic,
I watched the shit.
Sega
I
was
watched
there,
the
but
movie.
they wasn't really there. And then once the backlash, they're like, yo, we gotta get Sega hands on this. It's like, yo, that's their baby. Like, I fucking dare you.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Lemon. I was talking to Lemon today or yesterday, and he had said that the reactions for the second Sonic movie are through the roof.
Fucking right.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that, man. That'd be cool.
Me neither.
You don't have to make it
Definitely good.
completely with the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do that. You can make your own story in your own way. Like, it's almost, they're trying to be a live action Sonic, even though most of it's CG. But I mean, like, it really, they're trying to do that, and it might not look right to somebody that doesn't know about video games, but most gamers see that and they're like, that looks cool. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go ahead and let people know too is that if the show it looks like it's gonna be fire. If the show ends up being really well received and they introduce some new stuff into the show that isn't lore or canon, don't be surprised if it ends up in a game somewhere down the road.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Ask away.
Let me tell you something. A lot of these people the
You
so
should even ask
what
a
up?
question.
Listen, I got a question. Infinite, shut your ass up. A lot of these people that's talking, right? You know, a lot of these people don't even play the game, and a lot of people did not read the books.
Facts, yeah.
Right? Do y'all agree with
Yeah.
that?
Oh
Yeah.
no, most definitely, 100%.
Because anybody that, sometimes I don't want to hear from people that don't know about Halo, and I ain't talking about just Halo players because of the game, because Halo is like Star Wars. Halo is like it's like Battlestar Galactica. It's like Lord of the Rings. It's so many stories. It's so the universe is so vast. If you didn't pick up a book, you don't know nothing about Halo.
Right.
All you know is from the games, because the games can't even summarize the size of Halo's galaxy. It can't do it. There's no 45 minutes. There's no 3-hour movie that could sum up the history of what this franchise has brought. Right. Let's just be real here. The first Halo didn't have no real story. You attacked by aliens, you fight.
Oh yeah.
It was not no deep game.
No.
When people talk Halo and they look at the history and all of a sudden everybody's so critical and they talking crazy, it broke records. A video game franchise has broken viewership records. My shorty said she don't even watch stuff like this. She said, yo, that was awesome. She don't play games.
It's the first billion-dollar gaming IP.
They don't even understand what they're watching. And people saying, oh, they didn't do no homework on the series. You think Microsoft putting up all this money
and not gonna be hands on?
And not gonna do your homework? Who does that? They sound stupid.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That don't even make sense. Everything in that series was referenced to the video game, even to the first person shooting, looking down the helmet.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what was the first game movie to do that? It was Doom.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Dudes don't know the history. All you do, That's why y'all ain't seen me say nothing on Twitter. I'm just looking at all the dummies talk. Y'all dumb. Y'all don't know about my game. Y'all don't know.
Dude, and I'm not even like, dude, Lemon's a Halo fan, and he's also
right.
like the dirtiest, nastiest motherfucker I ever played with.
Listen, it's because I don't like people talking about stuff they don't know what they talking about. I'm into the Gears just as well. I don't like Gears multiplayer. I don't take it serious. But I'm into Gears the same way. Just like I'm in the Kratos the same way. But when you hear people talk, I'm just sitting online, I'm just looking at all these comments. I'm like, yeah, you definitely didn't read a book. Because the UNSC is not popular in the galaxy. You know why the humans got defeated? Because everybody's doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
And they referenced that.
Exactly what the books did. People was like, wait a minute, Master Chief is a villain? Only thing that bugged me out, they made him a villain mad early. Like he turned his humanity mad quick. That's the only thing I can say. But you know what? They must be going somewhere with it. So we can't look at, because first of all, I never seen no video game adaptation besides Resident Evil that's bodying anybody. They murdered a room full of kids.
Yeah.
That was crazy for the first episode.
Yo,
I was like,
I had to rewind it and say, well, hold up. Maybe they're in their 20s. And then I said, you know, we'll go all the way back to the beginning, and we gonna see if these are kids. They smoked the kids from the first 5 minutes of the day. I said, holy shit.
Do you know what it is, though? It's the
they set the tone
plasma
early.
weapons. That's how they get away with it.
It was 150 people, and women and children didn't escape. They all died.
Guys,
too.
Everybody.
Listen, you guys, you wait for the deleted scenes where you get to see them clear out a room full of puppies.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Listen,
Why
as a
would you
Halo,
give somebody
as
an
a
idea,
Halo
Jay?
dude, man, seriously. I watched it I'm on 8 times now, right?
Damn, bro.
I watched it 5 times in the first day. Listen, there's details. There's details. Yeah, it's bad. I got a problem. I have to go to a meeting.
I love that. No doubt. Get a ride?
But there's stuff going on in there
Ride.
that's crazy, because you got to also realize they don't want them cloning people. He doesn't have Cortana. It's so much stuff they got to build up to. It could take 20 episodes and we still don't know.
Yeah, I forgot about it. He don't even have Cortana
He
yet.
don't have none of that.
No,
he don't have nothing. He's because Master Chief has always been the demon, right? But he's also been a dude like, yeah, y'all gave me these orders, but I know how to get the job done my way. He's always been like that. Remember, he's not like the rest of the Spartans. He's like a super Spartan.
Yeah, he's a super, and he did that, and he does this in the first episode. He don't listen to orders like a fucking robot. Nope. Not like everybody else.
And with him getting getting partial memories back, remember, them UNSC was taking kids away from their families to make super soldiers. Let's not get it twisted here. But you know, they don't really emphasize that in some of the Halos, right? When they talk about the doctor, right? But in the books, she's a gangster.
Yeah.
Yes.
She do what she wanna do. I'm telling you, it's a whole different beast when you read the novels.
They're going after dude. You're
So
not.
they gotta
You were like
do
the
a
8th
mixture.
person that's told me this. You know what
They
I'm
gotta
saying?
do a mixture. They can't go all game. They can't, because people are saying stuff. I'm like, that was in the books. Oh yeah, you saying that because you didn't read none of them. Facts. But people being a little bit crucial, but it's usually the people that got something negative to say.
Of course.
That speak the most.
Yep.
But you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna take a book out my man Will Smith, and I'm gonna start slapping.
Mama.
Even in the first episode, Dr. Halsey's on a fucking leash, but by the end of the episode, she's already turning gay.
Mama.
What she told Silvertine?
She was never on a leash. She ain't supposed to have no clones. You saw that clone sitting there, right?
I know.
She ain't on no leash.
Mama.
Yeah.
She just play nice to get that money.
Well,
She
you
do
know what I'm
she
saying.
wanna do. Remember, she got her own facility on a whole
Mama.
other planet full of Spartans.
They're making her look like she was on a leash, is what I'm saying. Like, you know, she's listening to other people, but not really.
She's not in charge, but she do what she want to do.
And I know who that clone was, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
You see what she told them Spartans? He said, you are to fire on anything that threatens Chief. So the
They
female
was ready
said,
too.
he said, that means anybody that shoot their chief. He said anybody shoot their chief is not a friend.
Not a friendly. Yeah, not
And
a friendly.
they wasn't aiming at that ship. They was aiming at them
Aiming
dudes
at them
putting the
dudes.
bomb on the
Yep.
door.
Yep.
They better be happy because they'd have tore their behinds up.
They was 3 motherfuckers would have took all their.
Yeah,
Listen, that whole battalion would have been dead.
I was looking at that last night. I was like, them dudes think they're aiming at the ship. Like, them motherfuckers are aiming at you, dumbasses.
You know what I really want to see in terms of characters? The big guys is cool, the brutes is cool, the elites is cool. I want to see the grunts. I want to see. Well, being that they not being, it's not comedy because remember in Halo, I think it's Halo 2, they came and destroyed Earth.
Oh, that's terrible.
Halo 2 or 3, but they came and destroyed Earth. No holds barred. It was like Mass Effect scene. Remember when the aliens came to Earth? They was killing everything. They didn't even care. We wiping everything out. So I want to see, are they gonna have the little grunts that be cracking jokes? Oh, the Master Chief is here. Run for your lives. I want to see if they do that, which I don't. It don't look like they'll be doing that. But I'm just.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that a little bit to pay homage to the game.
I don't know. I didn't see no joking in this.
No,
I mean, I didn't either.
I mean, not even in the future, Paul. Like.
No, but
Wow.
you know, with the grunts, who knows? They could be saying some shit. Depends on how they want to go about bringing them in. You know.
Yeah.
They went straight to the elites.
Yep.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That's the best TV series I ever saw in my life. Maybe I'm biased, but I ain't never seen nobody do nothing like that for no video game series. That was different.
No, I've thoroughly enjoyed it the whole time.
When your mouth dropped.
Yeah.
And you pulled.
When they blew the elite's face off, I was like,
Oh my God, yeah.
Yo, it's vicious.
Dude,
And when he got frustrated and he kept shooting that one elite in the face.
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
when that sniper popped that elite's head off, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Whoa. Or when one of the kids' legs were getting like completely like blown off, I was like, wow.
Wow. Not only did she got her legs blown off, they hit her while she was down.
Yeah.
They foul.
While she ain't had no legs. I see.
Yeah.
Mama.
But that's how they are, man. They here to exterminate the humans. So.
Cold-blooded.
Shout out to Clowns, the Italian Clowns for the $10 Super Chat. He says, yay! Where's my GUG group shirt with the Canadian maple leaf?
Wow.
He said Canadian maple leaf. Wow.
Why didn't I see that come up on the screen? It didn't pop up.
I want some Canadian bacon,
you
special
wanna read
delivery,
that?
Jay.
You want
Did
some
we read
ham?
that,
Got
Clown? Jay, you want to read that?
I read it.
Jay
Clowns,
just
I
read
read
it.
it. Yeah.
Hey, Lemon.
Yo,
God, sleeping.
Yo, telling you, man. You get that gift, yo, you're gonna go fucking bonkers. Watch. I'm telling you, dog. Telling you.
Now, if you haven't seen it, Steve said you said you hadn't seen it yet, Steve, right? You need to watch it, brother. It's good.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, people who don't know who Steve is, that's Sentinel.
That's Sentinel.
listen, Yobi got me Paramount for free.
Hey, if you got
Nah.
Yo, but you giving out Paramount for free?
no,
What's
Yeah.
going on here?
If you got T-Mobile,
From
you get it for a
T-Mobile,
year
you
for
got
free.
T-Mobile free
Ah.
for a year.
Nice.
Hit up Yobi on Twitter and send him feet pictures.
Yobi don't get nothing out
Oh
for
my
free. Trust me.
God.
And wait a second, isn't the Microsoft giving away like
About that.
a month for free or two?
A month.
Yeah.
A month. A
Yeah.
month. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's how I got it. I wasn't subscribed to Paramount Plus. And there's a lot more there than I thought Paramount had too. They got a
Oh,
lot.
no, they got a lot.
They
No,
got
they
a
got a lot
lot.
of stuff on there.
Yeah, dude, I was
lot.
surprised, dude. I was surprised.
They have a lot of shit. It's ridiculous. HBO Max got a lot of shit too.
Yeah, but yeah,
I
I'm
watch
so surprised.
HBO Max every day.
Oh man, they got
Batwoman.
so much classic black shows on there, man. I love it.
I use them a lot for Turner Classic Movies because I watch the
You
old
don't watch HBO Max. They don't have.
Yeah. Paul doesn't like watching movies in color. He has to watch them in black and white.
Hey, what's wrong with? I like black and white movies. You got a problem with that?
You act like you don't watch a black and white movie on Jay. Have you seen?
Oh, I've seen lots of black and white
goddamn,
movies. My favorite black and white movie is
WandaVision?
called
It
Clerks.
was in black and white at first.
Did you ever see Clerks? I love that movie.
That was black and white too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was black and white.
That
What,
was.
the first 5-10 episodes, some shit like that.
Oh
I was
shit.
weird, but by that fifth episode, I was like, whoa.
Hey, I used to watch
just watched-
Bewitched
I
to
just
black
watched
and
a
white.
commercial out of South Africa. They're making gin out of elephant dung.
Ew.
I bet you'd be the best gin
I'm
ever
good.
too.
I'm good. Yo, I'm good.
He's like, I'm good.
Yo, I might stop drinking behind that.
Yeah, right. There's no cocktail
Whoa,
gonna cover that up.
Whoa, and then
Yo,
he's picking it
God.
up. Then he swirl it in his glass like
It's smelling that bouquet.
wiggling
But it
elephant
doesn't-
shit. Like, what are you doing? Who? Well, look, when the elephant took the shit, right? Damn, we could make some good gin out of that. Who thought of that? How did that pop in your head? Yo,
You know, I have to say that sounds like something Ryan Reynolds would definitely back. That's like, why not?
Oh,
You imagine
mad
the
I saw
commercials
that.
he would do.
Yeah.
Imagine the commercials
But
he'd
you
do
won't
for
drink
that
gin
shit.
no more.
I'm really pissed off. I just watched that.
Hey guys, I don't know if you guys heard this joke or not, but I have to tell it because it was the best joke I heard all week. So you guys all heard about the situation that happened on the Oscars,
who hadn't?
okay? So right after the incident happened, apparently the police got involved and they came and they dusted Chris Rock's face, and guess what they found?
What?
Fresh Prince.
I didn't see that coming, actually.
Hey, you're
I
fired.
didn't see
I was
that
leaving out
coming
my
either.
phone. I didn't see it.
You're
I
too
didn't see
fire.
it.
It's not even
I
funny.
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
I got one. I got one. I heard it the other day. I had never heard it before. It's not nothing to deal with that. What do women in airplanes have in common?
What?
Cockpits.
Somebody needs some special needs. Oh my god.
Do another.
Do it again.
Oh, I might have to start drinking. I might have to drink. I can blame my laughter on stupidity.
Shit, I thought that was good. Oh man.
That was two good ones.
Cool, buddy.
So if anyone wonders what I'm playing right now, this game is called Ninja Golf.
Ninja Golf.
Ninja Golf.
I've never seen it.
Ninja golf. He's fighting other ninjas and big toads.
And giant toads, and I'm hitting every time I get to my ball, I hit it with my sword, I'm assuming.
I
don't like my sword hits other balls.
Listen to this. I got something for y'all asses. You haven't heard some weird shit until you fuck a deaf girl that sounded like she was beating a baby seal.
Oh, wow.
My boy told me a funny story like that. And it was the craziest thing I ever heard.
Disrespectful.
He's like, hey, everybody needs to go home with somebody, right? I was like, God damn, I don't know.
Everyone deserves some love, is what you're saying? I agree. Oh, pole position. We're gonna play some
I
pole
think he's
position.
doing it again. Fun on the list, though.
Why not?
Said she was super loud.
I was watching some of the memes today. I forgot all about Dave Chappelle. What did the hand say to the face? He was like, what? Smack! They was killing Chris Rock today. Oh my god.
I got one for you, Infinite. Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle?
I don't know why.
Because his wife died.
Fucking good shit right there.
Yo, I didn't get that. I had to pause like, no, I didn't get that. But you know what? Oh my god, I didn't get that. I was like,
Shit. Oh wow.
A couple seconds to think about it too.
Wow. Yeah.
Good shit.
I Did y'all guys see that meme I posted the other day, like 3 days ago?
No, which one?
It says, I asked 100 women which shampoo they preferred. The number one answer was, how the fuck did you get in here?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
Thanks, John. We strive. What game? What was this game called? I missed it.
This game? Pole position.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I laughed earlier, but he said it.
I thought it was something else for a second.
He was really enthusiastic
name,
about
I
that
was
name,
like,
and I
oh.
really didn't know what the name of it was, but
Yep.
Pole Position.
Pole Position is one of the first arcade games that really made it big. That really started the arcade phase. Great.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If you haven't played Pole Position, you didn't play video games back in the day.
That's right.
Yeah, I
Not at the
remember. Yeah, I remember.
arcade anyway, at the strip club maybe.
Yes.
What position was you in, Infinite?
Yeah, I'm young.
Infinite was on the pole. Yeah.
Uh.
I was about to say in the pretzel, but okay.
Oh no.
Shit.
7,800. Wow.
Blues Rampage.
Hey there, Lemon. What do you think about our new layout here?
It's awesome. I'm looking at it now. It's awesome.
It's just going to be a variation. We're going to be able to like switch around to different things, but I thought I'd switch it up for this
That's
week.
what seems like thongs. Y'all different.
That's right.
That's a fact.
We're not afraid.
We're not afraid.
To take a stand.
Oh wow, this guy looks like he's making
Quarantine
a
him! Quarantine him! Quarantine him!
Yeah.
Jago, did you hear?
That's the marijuana.
Don't choke on it.
Jago,
Yeah, what's up, brother?
did you hear?
What's up?
Shockingly, the Steiner brothers are getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Really?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Oh,
no.
wrestling?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Scott
some of that
Steiner. I was
earlier.
like, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Fucking wrestling.
Hey,
They
shit.
should be. They should be in the Oscars because they all be acting like they be wrestling.
Oh,
Yobi's about to be like, you know what?
I ain't saying nothing. I want to see you assholes pick a
not
bodies back
today.
and try to get back up. Them shits hurt, bro.
nobody says that the shit don't hurt. Fucking
I'm not
pole
talking to you. Shut
pole
up.
vaulting in the Olympics probably hurts.
What are we talking about?
He said pole vaulting. Yo, Infinite, how's that pole vaulting?
Fuck if I know.
What are we talking about?
I have no
He's
idea.
not.
Jay brought that shit up. Pole vaulting.
Shot put, I guess.
Until it
He
snaps.
said better than junk food, I guess.
That's the thing you play on ships, right? And you push the little puck, right?
No, don't
Oh,
Right on his
man.
head.
Oh,
Why
So-
shoot?
I thought that's what you call that stuff.
It might be too.
You
yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
curling?
He called it
It's a
shuffleboard.
curling, yeah.
That's
Shuffle
curling.
boarding.
Shuffleboarding.
Right, shuffleboarding.
They had, I didn't even know they had that on ship.
Oh my God.
Don't forget lawn
They got
bowling. Lawn
shuffleboarding
bowling's
on
even
ships.
better.
That's why I see people playing it all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on boats.
You got shuffleboard court here.
Why?
Curling's dry friend.
Why are women's feet so small?
Why?
So they can stand closer to the stove.
Oh.
Oh.
Jesus.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah. Be sure to read Jago's new book. Why I'm Single.
He is. He's just recently divorced.
I'm glad, yo, Infinite.
Thing.
I'm glad you said it, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, she didn't cook. Her feet were too big.
Why are my feet so big? Because I can burn them.
This Rampage looks pretty cool, man.
How can you tell if your wife is dead? The sex is the sex is the same. The sex is the same, but the dishes pile up.
Wow.
How do you? Okay, here's one. How do you know? How do you know your wife faked an orgasm? Who cares?
Yeah.
Jago will not announce. He will not be announcing in 2022 that he's in a new relationship.
Somebody's gonna call one of y'all a sexist. I'm just saying.
I guarantee you.
Here you go. Here you go. Why do they call it PMS?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Because mad cow disease was already taken.
Cool, buddy.
Damn! These females that was in here 20 minutes ago is officially gone.
Oh my God.
Apparently, Jago's book about why I'm single is thrown into a series of books.
We're gonna start a fun and we're gonna get Jago some help.
It'll be Jago. I drive a Honda and yeah. What?
Oh, that's funny.
Ooh, there's a wrestling game. We're gonna play a wrestling game for Yobi here.
I've been going in that direction for a while. It's okay.
We're all going to hell, and like I said before, and Lemon's driving the bus.
No, well, I gotta be. Oh, I didn't say a word.
Why you can't push the boat?
Oh my God, y'all no good, man.
He gonna drive the short yellow bus, right, Jay?
Yep.
He gonna drive the short yellow bus.
Look at this! Look at this game, guys. This one puts WWE
Yeah, this looks pretty
2020,
good for a fucking This looks like
2022 out of. It's gonna put it out of
That
business.
looks like me.
I'm about to say Django.
Yeah.
I got a good joke. I don't know if I can say it here, without getting.
This is the retro Renegades. You can say anything you want.
Hey, you guys know how? Yeah, just you guys know how you can tell when you're at a gay cookout?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, doggy. Do not. No. You're not going down that route. Let it go. Let that go.
I think you better let it go.
Let it go. No.
Doggy dog got TKO. Love you, buddy, but yeah.
Somebody Will Smith doggy.
I can't stop laughing. I can't stop fucking laughing.
You the answer, you'll laugh forever. You'll laugh forever. You're the answer for it.
Yo, you know why? You know why he shouldn't have said the joke? We laughing and didn't even hear it.
I know, that's exactly it. Best joke I've heard all week. I'm gonna start next joke like that in a conference meeting I have this tomorrow afternoon with the board. All right. Hey,
Yo, Infinite and Jay. Doggy Dog, almost Dave Chappelle, y'all channel.
I would be honored. I would be honored to be canceled.
Oh man.
Please, doggy, leave that alone. Don't go there.
I know the punchline was going to be something about everybody's meat touches or something. I know that.
Oh no,
Dude, it's even better than that. Dude, I'm actually gonna tell you.
Jago in here had a secret sauce.
Jago, I'll text you the answer. Jago, I'll
guys are
text you the
acting
answer. I
a
got your
bunch of
text here,
fools.
man. I'll
Yeah,
text you the answer.
I need to walk away from this.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Let us say hello to some people in the chat. We got Tiki, we got Clowns, we got John 907, I
You still have
907.
the same number, right?
Yeah. We got Wise Old Gamers here. We've got what else we got in the chat? We got lots. We got 15 people watching. Crazy Greek Dude, our biggest fan. Thank you very much for showing up.
Did you know there are female hormones in beer?
Eternal Shaddai.
If you drink too
Timmy?
much, if you drink too much, it makes you talk crap and drive horrible.
Oh.
There you go, Lemon. Talking about you, dog.
Oh, shit.
Oh, doggy! I just got it. Oh, I'm glad you didn't say that. I'm so glad you didn't say that.
Jeepers just pulled up in the chat. What up, Jeep?
Jeepers, what up?
What's up, Jeepers?
Man, walking out with a bat. Yeah, gangsta.
Why do women cross the road? It doesn't matter. Why was she out of the kitchen in the first place?
What?
Jago acting up again.
Tonight we're gonna have to give Jago a virtual hug. This is crazy.
My
Here.
face hurt.
Jago, I got something for you here. Watch on the screen.
You've been eliminated.
Ah, you stupid, Jay. Oh, Jay is the worst.
Oh my.
Wise old gamer, what up, brother? It's jokes, people. It's jokes. Don't try to treat me like Will Smith did Chris Rock.
That's right.
Yes, you all.
Nobody needs to be
Yes, you
triggered.
all. Yes, you all.
Stop, doggy.
Yeah,
Yes, you all.
Trust me.
Yes, you all.
My face.
Yes, you all.
I saw it.
Yes, you all. Yes, you all.
Chili dogs is
Yes.
right, guys?
Whoa. Whoa. So how was that for you? Infinite? Was it a long experience?
Straight up true story. Me and the old lady, we've gone to strip clubs many a times. And one night we were fucking hammered and hungry. Like it was that kind of night. And got food at the strip club and we called them hooker fries ever since then. fucking steak fries with a little bit of hot sauce, like Frank's Red Hot, with like cheddar cheese, and sour cream, and bacon crumbles. Oh, dude, it was so fucking good. But
And
now,
pubic
now
hair.
the old lady still makes them. Says, hey, these fries.
Oh my god.
They were a little crunchy from the crabs that were they were
you're
tight
fired.
but they were good.
Oh my lord.
That's it, pubic hair.
There's a little crunchy from the crabs that was in it. Wow.
Yo,
I
oh my,
was
I'm
hungry.
out of here.
Joe's Crab Shack.
This is from
Never eating fries again.
I've heard this one before.
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a lie. You know you
this,
eat fries.
this is from Wise Old Gamer in the chat. He said, "How do you know when a woman is about to say something smart? When she starts her sentence with, a man once told me."
Yeah, I just downright disrespectful. My old lady had me ass say these jokes. Yeah.
When can a woman make you a millionaire? When you're a billionaire.
Oh man, nice.
That is very
Nice.
true.
That's
Ask
damn.
Jeff Bezos' wife.
Shout out.
I'm sending Jago's ex-wife the link right now and tell
Oh,
her
it's fucking
this is
hilarious.
what he really thought about you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he'll love that.
You know what, Lemon? She heard all these jokes before, so it's okay.
You wanna read that
She was the
super chat?
practice dummy.
You gotta read that super chat, Jago.
Shout out to the Wise Old Gamer for $5 super chat. He said, "How are women and tornadoes alike? They both moan like hell when they come and take the house when they leave."
Wow.
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 Man,
Oh shit.
Wow.
you hear that on the Weather Channel?
Mine doesn't moan when she comes.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. See.
Maybe that's the problem, Infinite.
And that sounds like a you problem.
You really went there.
Nah, she at least snores.
Oh god.
That's definitely a you problem then. That's definitely a you.
You gotta tap it and hit it and quit right before she wakes up. It's a game.
Just let it happen, right? Just let it happen.
Come on, man.
Oh
Stop
shit.
going to- Look at my boy put on Facebook. They stuck a camera up my ass today, and everything's okay. Wow.
You got a colonoscopy done.
Oh
Wait,
wow.
what?
You got a colonoscopy done.
He got a
They took the
colonoscopy.
camera.
So he said
Oh
they
my
stuck a
God.
camera up my ass
Oh
today,
no.
and everything's okay. Laughing out loud. Wow.
Mama.
For
You
one,
being
I can
good
post.
spirits after that,
I
yeah?
can post the pictures of mine. So you know.
But
What
you
is
liked
it?
it? You liked it, Paul. Shut up.
What is a six? what is a
I'm
6
not
point?
doing it.
What is a 6.9? A good time ruined by a period.
Oh.
That's why it's okay in the chat.
I'm not doing it.
I am who I am. That's all that I am. If you don't like it, that's it. That's what the next woman I'm gonna
Am's what
tell
I
her.
am's.
Yep.
Yo, Yobi, I might be coming down to Florida again.
When?
I'll let you know. I might need you to look for a local hotel. Not nothing where I was at before. It's not vacation. I'm coming down here looking for a condo.
Heard that. Hey, you better off staying at the Red Hotel. It's on the beach.
I don't want to be in that area.
Okay, well that's the only way you're gonna get your good for your money.
I gotta be. I don't care. It don't have to be no fancy spot. It needs to be a local spot.
It's not flashy. It's just some simple shit.
All right.
Like I said, it's called the Red Hotel. It's called the street from the Additions to Marriott. But the Red Hotel just its own thing. It's a Red Hotel. Next door is like.
I need to be in Plantation or Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, in Fort Lauderdale. Oh, damn. Okay, I'll do some research then. They said the Plantation. Sheesh.
Plantation's only 15 minutes from Miami.
I ain't never been to Plantation. I'm just saying.
Just get some local spots and get some nightly prices. I'll come for the weekend. I gotta go to a couple of real estate agents. Now back to the story. Now back to the game.
I just want to hear the first time you say, Lemon, that you're telling somebody that you're staying on the plantation. I'm just saying. I'm at the
Be
plantation.
careful of those racist jokes. I'll pull up your house and push you out the window.
Yeah, do not go there.
Wise gamer, man. Why did cavemen drag the women by their hair? Because when they dragged them from their legs, their holes would get filled up with mud. Oh shit, Wise gamer. Oh.
Captain Caveman.
What do women and screen doors have in common? The more you bang them, the looser they get. Oh shit! You on fire, Wise Gamer.
He's been saving these up. He's got a little book. Why so quiet, guys? I can't carry the show. You know that.
Audio up, genius.
He said, "I can't carry the show."
I just sat back down. I was AFK.
It's unacceptable.
I'm trying to think of jokes that are acceptable for the show.
Wait a second. This is the Retro Renegades. We don't need to worry about what's acceptable.
No, I'm not going with that.
If I was worried about what's acceptable, I wouldn't have half these guys on the show.
Disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
Where's Jago at when you need him?
What happened to Jago?
He ran out of jokes. Will Smith smacked the shit out of him.
His mom came out of the kitchen like, what? I told you. I fucking told you.
His woman jokes got him killed. He begging for his life right now. I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it.
I'm with the guys.
I'm with the guys. That's exactly it too.
I'm not out of jokes. Come on now. What do you tell a woman with two black eyes? Nothing. You done told her twice.
Ow.
Evil.
Shit. Why can't women ski? Because there's no snow between the bedroom and the kitchen.
Well. Yeah, Jago, you're gonna be lonely a long time.
I'm telling you.
You're gonna be washing cobwebs from between your legs. That's a fact.
It's probably a good thing, Lemon, because the past 2 women I've been married to have run me dry, brother. So
You
it's
got
all
married
good.
twice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know why you dumb now. He did it twice. Oh shit.
I'm good.
I would never get married again. Never.
Why do women need a watch?
Tell what time it is?
What does it say? Well, why don't women need a watch? There's a clock on the stove.
Oh, thank God.
Crispy, help him. Help him,
Not
Crispy.
so bad. So
You know
bad.
it's bad when I'm asking Crispy for help.
You know it's bad when Crispy ain't saying a word. He's like, nope.
I'm not getting involved.
No.
He's saying.
Wait, what are you doing over there?
If
Y'all
you
hear how
really,
Crispy sound?
if you really want to see a joke, look at the new PlayStation services. Those are lovely.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Or
Super
the
joke.
people, or the
Super
PS
joke.
fanboys on there capping for that shit, like it's like so great or some shit.
Oh wait,
yeah.
hold on. We're not gonna do that. You trying to tell me those services are bad?
Oh yeah, dude. They're charging you more for the same services that you got for the same price for the lowest tier, and then the highest tier gives you not much more and is technically $2 a month more, and you could buy it for $120, but most people nowadays are thinking about their damn gas tank before they're putting money into a service. So they say, hey, $17. Think about that. $17. That's about where Netflix is at right now. So
No, they had $19.
Now, Crispy, you get some free
19,
playable
but-
demos on select games.
But you don't
Oh,
have to be at
yeah.
$19.
Well,
You can
guess
stream
what?
it 1080p.
What's those free weekends for Xbox gamers? Remember those? Oh yeah, they still have them.
Look,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
But
Oh,
listen.
so-
First
Yeah,
of
those
all,
things are trash.
let's just be real here. Sony said this is not a Game Pass competitor.
But
Yes,
the
it
fanboys
is.
are capping it
Listen
that
to
way.
me. I don't. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what they say. Most of them say shit that don't make sense anyway.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
So don't take what they say when they cap for something because they cap for anything.
It may not have been. It may not be a Game Pass competitor,
Nobody's
but it was created
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
as a response to Game Pass.
Right. But
It's
listen
a
to this.
Game Pass competitor. Fuck with
They
it.
don't. It's not because they don't do first party games in there day and date. It cannot compete because they
Leave me
cannot
alone, let
afford
me-
it. They cannot afford to do Game Pass. But if you just playing on PlayStation, it's a good deal. If you have an Xbox and a PlayStation, it's not so much of a good deal.
Right.
'Cause Game Pass is better. But let's not get crazy and
Just
say
do it.
it's a bad deal because it's not.
It kind of is. I mean,
It's
I
bad if you have Game
No,
Pass.
you know, it's bad if you realize that you're paying for the privilege of saving your games in the cloud.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
That's one of the things that's
For
bad.
demos.
Regardless of Game Pass or not.
It's
that's
a great
not
deal if you don't
good
have
form.
Xbox, right? If that's all you have is your primary console.
Yeah,
Y'all
you wanna
dudes,
cap
y'all
it.
see green, y'all weirdos.
Great. That's a great deal.
Y'all
If all
weirdos.
I have is a PlayStation, that's a great
No,
deal.
I'm looking at it from a strictly functional point. That you know.
Yeah.
Financial point, if you spend $17 a month and got 400 of games available to you, how the hell is that bad?
Mama.
Well,
because nobody plays it.
Don't
let's
think
be
about
honest.
Game Pass.
No, you
Mama.
can't.
You have to
You
compare
can't
the
take that
services.
out of it. You
No, you
cannot
can't.
No.
take
Yeah,
that out of
it's
it.
But it's not a competitor.
Oh,
It
it is.
It is.
No,
I don't
Sony
care
said
what-
it's not. You're
I don't
making
care
it
what.
is.
No,
No,
I don't care what Sony
Relax,
says.
relax,
I don't care what
relax,
Sony
Dude,
says
you bugging.
because
Relax.
Y'all bugging.
I don't
Y'all
care
just-
what
that's
Sony
just
says
Xbox
because
Music.
it
Who's,
is.
That's
who's
all.
we're
Robert.
used to
Oh,
we're
relax,
used to
not necessarily,
Sony
relax.
talking out of both sides of
No,
their
I'm
mouth.
just saying.
We
I
know
don't care
that.
what.
It's not a
I know,
bad.
but
For
we can't be
$17, you got all these games.
Oh nah, dude.
For
Nah.
$17, you got all these
No.
games. It's a bad idea.
No.
Oops.
No. You break it down like streaming. There's still
Demos.
streaming involved. You cannot download it. You cannot buy most of these games.
They
by
don't
the
have
way.
the infrastructure for downloading. We know
Well,
that PS3 is not
we
really
know
backwards
that.
compatible.
We know that.
All right.
Okay.
So, but you still paying
why is it?
$17.
Why do you have Xbox One games and original Xbox?
Microsoft is a better
and
software company.
360
That's
games?
why. That's why. I'm not
Okay,
talking about Game
but-
Pass. I'm saying if you're a
but-
solely PlayStation person, it's a good deal.
Damn, that was nice.
It's
Yeah,
not
appreciate
perfect.
it.
It's not
I'll try.
perfect, Game Pass is better. Didn't say that. What I'm saying, if you're PlayStation only dude, you paying $17.
If all you have is PlayStation, it's a great deal.
It's
That's
a great
what I
deal.
said, Infinite.
Okay,
But
yeah.
they keep talking about we ain't talking about Game Pass. We talking about for a Sony player. Is it a good deal? $17 a year. I mean a month.
Better, so.
Great deal.
It's a great deal.
I love
If
Game
you break-
Pass.
If
Fuck
you
yeah,
break it
Game
down
Pass.
and you only have PlayStation, you're only gonna ever be a PlayStation dude. Yeah, that's a great deal, I guess,
That's
for
what
you.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're spending
yeah.
$100 and something a year and got all these games, and all of a sudden,
But-
oh no, it's not good.
But when you compare the two, which every lots of gamers
Game
do
Pass
on social,
is destroying it.
yeah, he's destroying it. Yeah,
Right, but
destroying
that
it.
was not. That's not what I.
Yeah.
That's not what I asked for. I mean, I said if you only have PlayStation,
Yeah.
it's a good deal.
If
Game
they
Pass
only-
is destroying it. Y'all can't
It's
even
a-
say no. It's a good deal if you only got PlayStation.
It-
You
it's
can't
a
do
bit-
it.
But okay, but no.
Come
You
on,
don't
man, you're not even
consume
being realistic.
any
You're
other
not-
media but
You're,
PlayStation.
you're,
Come
you're
on,
moving
dude.
the goalpost by going. Well, if
I ain't
only
moving
have-
nothing. I own both PS5 and Xbox Series X, homie.
Most people
No,
that only have
but-
PS are capping for it and saying it's better than Game Pass.
It ain't better than Game Pass.
It's a better deal. It's a better deal if you're a PlayStation guy and you've never played the majority of their
Yeah, I can see
first
that.
party
Yeah, I can
games.
understand that.
Like
yeah.
for me, I've always been a
I
PlayStation
will
guy. I've had
polish
every
Phil
goddamn
Spencer's
PlayStation.
knob.
I've always pretty much bought all their exclusives. So for
Who's out
me,
here fraud in the street,
It,
man?
it, it's a never that service is a never was for me because I spend most of my time and I've already played most of their exclusives and I spend most of my gaming time on the Xbox. So that's a
I love Phil
never,
Spencer.
You know why I won't buy it? Because it don't include first-party titles.
Yep.
Yeah.
All these
That's
super
all I
chats
buy
are
over
funny.
here.
That's all I
don't
play.
care about all
That's all I
that
play.
other
It was a
stuff.
fail when they didn't mention that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
Phil Spencer.
When we
Fail
play
when they didn't mention
PlayStation,
that.
it's a solid deal.
yeah, it's a solid deal. But like you and me, Lemon, we use the PlayStation just for their exclusives, and that's the only
Right.
time we turn the motherfucker on. That's it.
So you're not going to subscribe to that service. so-
Fuck
Hell
no.
no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah. So it's
I've
a,
already,
it's a fail and most people buy.
I've already bought the exclusive that PlayStation wanted me to play. You know that I was interested in.
Facts.
So yeah, it's
That's
not
a
it's
real
not,
answer. But saying it's a bad deal, it is not. Because most of these PlayStation dudes
It
don't
doesn't.
buy more than 4 games a
Can
year.
I just say this? If somebody that has the console, which I don't, there's a PlayStation OG 4, like in the house somewhere. I really don't care to boot it up. If somebody doesn't have that, and you have Game Pass, okay, and you know, yeah, sometimes I have money, but I got stuff to buy for the house and shit. Like I'm not sitting here spending money on video games all the time. And you're gonna tell me that I have Game Pass already, which, I mean, you could say what you want, but there's people downloading Game Pass on their phone. You know
Oh,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? So you have to understand that. Like, I look at it this way: why would I do such another thing? Like, just be like, okay, I'm going to pay close to what I already pay, but I get none of your exclusives. Why would I do that? At least recent exclusives.
Because maybe you're not a hardcore PlayStation dude to
Your-
buy the
your-
exclusive.
Your primary
because it ain't-
box is the Xbox. That's all.
But
If your primary box is the
everybody
Xbox,
don't buy
Yeah,
PlayStation for the exclusives.
we all
Like
got-
when
we
you
all
have
got
multiple
friends that
systems, you
they all
buy
play
each system
PlayStation.
separately for the first party. Primarily. Their deal don't include first party. They can kiss my behind. But don't
Yeah.
say it's a bad deal. Because it's
Oh,
not.
shit!
It's still
I'd say it's an okay
inexpensive.
deal. It could be a lot better.
Of course it can. Facts.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it could be
Yes,
a
it
lot
can.
better.
For
But
$15
for
a
if
month,
a
Xbox would be a
PlayStation
lot
only
more.
dude who
Can
can't
Xbox
afford to
get
buy a
that
bunch
better?
of games and he could spend $15 a month, it's a good deal.
I say he buy a PS3. That's what I say.
Yeah, and then spend what, $100 something else per game you get?
Hey, PS3
Yeah.
games are cheap. You can get them for like $5 a piece.
Not them good ones.
It
Find Def
depends on-
Jam Light
I
in New
got
York or
a
something like
used
that.
game store here that you could buy them disc, easy. You know, you got a
Not in
PS3.
New York.
You buy
Oh,
them.
they're gouging us at my used game store here.
Yeah,
Like they
gouging
want
in
like
New
big
York.
bucks for the used games
There's a
now.
huge retro store in New York. You could look up. It's called Games New York. No, Games of New York, something like that. And they sell all the retro systems, even fitted with HDMIs and everything. They do everything there. And all those major good titles that you would want to play, it's like $200.
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah.
So you still would spend way more money on disc than you would by subscribing. Yeah, their streaming service is terrible. PS Now is trash. Didn't say that. What I said was it's a good deal.
You know what would make
For
it a
people
good?
who
You know
can't
what would
afford
make
to
it a
buy
great
all
deal
these
though?
games.
You know what would make it a great deal though? If they
Yeah.
had games like that Dragon Ball Z, the Budokai Tenkaichi 3, that's like $120 by itself.
Yeah.
If you got games like that in there that are $60, $70, $100, $200, you got them in that streaming service, then people will be like, yeah, it's worth it. The
Right.
rest of this shit ain't gonna matter because you got expensive titles in there that they can stream for free.
And let's
That'll-
talk real
that'll
here.
sell a lot
When
of people
Game
out.
Pass first came out, the titles in it was trash.
Yeah,
They were trash. They
They
were
had
were
to
in the
grow.
beginning, yeah.
So don't
100%.
compare it to
They were-
something that's already being hugely
They were trash,
successful.
and we were still all over it like fucking
The,
butter.
I put it this way. Each subscription service is how valuable it is depends on what the person that's looking at it is into, and that depends on
Right.
TV services, whatever, movie services, comic services, whatever.
Yeah, but they ain't started.
I will
so they had
polish
PS
Phil
Now going
Spencer's
before
knob.
PS
Oh, yeah,
Now
yeah.
is just streaming. It's trash. They're throwing it in there, but it's trash.
No, I mean, what are they gonna change up to make?
Game Pass did not
better?
start off with first-party titles in there first. They announced that the second year. Y'all forgot. Don't
Yep.
forget. That's
That's
what
why
yeah.
we
matter.
didn't get
Dudes
that's why we
forget
didn't get
that.
Forza Horizon 3 in there.
Dudes forget that. Now the second year they announced it, I was at E3 when they announced it. Day and date. If you get Ultimate, you get all the collector's edition versions.
Yeah.
That it was announced at E3. Let's not forget how Game Pass started. Don't look at Game Pass today and go, "Oh, it's
No,
it's,
you
it's,
got it. You
it's
got to look
trash."
at Game Pass today because that's what they're introducing.
That's not how
today.
it started,
Hey,
Paul.
Hey, doesn't matter how it started. Does
Of
not
course
matter.
not. Of course, no. Let's just all drink green juice all
No,
day.
it's,
Yeah,
it's not
perfect.
that. It's not that. They introduced this program because of what Game Pass is now. Not what
Of
it was
course,
3 years
we know who leads the marketing innovation.
ago.
Yeah,
But-
Microsoft.
I didn't
Yeah.
say that. What I said was, it's a good deal if you have a PlayStation.
Well,
That's
you
it.
know, you know why PlayStation doesn't feel like they have to compete with Game Pass? Because this PS Plus premium shit, Spartacus, whatever you want to call it, it's not their lifeboat.
No,
Right.
no.
Game Pass was Xbox's lifeboat. Because when did they come up with all this stuff? You know, they came up with it years and years ago. And Phil Spencer had his back against the wall.
2017, wasn't it, when they came out
Yeah.
with Game
They
Pass?
announced
Yeah.
it in 2016. and
Microsoft
launched in
basically
2017.
they said, hey man, you got to come up with something where you can make it profitable.
Xbox is dying. Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
Xbox was about to be canceled. That shit was
Right.
gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah, they were-
remember when it
were
first came
Windows.
out, it was like a lot of Xbox 360 games and shit.
Yeah.
There was hardly any. Yeah, you know.
But that
yeah,
was their
and
lifeboat.
it's-
That was
yeah.
their lifeboat. That's why Game Pass is so big right now.
And
right.
you know why? You know why first party games ain't in there, Steve? Because the fucking PlayStation fanatics are so hell bent on paying $70 for their games and
No,
owning
no, let's not do that.
No.
Sony charges $70 because they community
No.
won't talk with their wallets.
Oh, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's
You
what-
said
yeah.
that's
It's not
what
the
I'm
people
saying.
that want $70 games.
No, you missed the word. I said fanatics. The fanatics you see on Twitter are always like, I want to buy my game. I'm proud to pay $70 for my fucking game.
But
Proud.
what would they say?
I'm
What would
proud
they
to
say
be
when they're
broke.
always capping?
Yeah.
What would they say? They're not going to get online and admit, man, I don't want to pay
Oh,
$70
no, of
to
course
these
not.
Xbox dudes. They're
Of
not going to
course
say
not.
that. So
Of
of
course
course they're going
not.
to say the dumbest thing possible.
Yeah.
I'd
Yes.
rather give them $10 than give Xbox $10.
Exactly. They'd rather pay the extra $10 than fucking admit that the extra $10 is bullshit when the gaming industry makes more money than just about any other goddamn industry in the fucking world.
But
Come on.
I still
Oh, there we go.
agree with these companies spending more money, charging more money for one reason. These games cost triple what they did 10 years ago.
Oh, of course they do.
Triple. So
they're
we are spoiled with $59.99.
Of course.
And then when the games don't sell and don't make the money, they gonna get who they can get for $10 extra. I ain't blaming them because we are spoiled. We want all these AAA games, all these big budget games, but want to spend $40.
And a lot of times you see the PlayStation dude, the only PlayStation dude, the dudes that only rock with PlayStation. That's what they say on Twitter. Like, those are the dudes that Sony says, yes, sucker, give me your fucking money because you're with
Facts.
yeah,
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
Yes, sucker.
Yeah.
He's right. But you know, as a parent, right? And most
Yeah.
of us
Yes,
are.
sucker.
And you have a kid on
That was funny.
PlayStation, and he doesn't want to play Xbox. you're gonna subscribe to this because that means there's less games for you to come out your pocket every year.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So let's not get crazy here and be like, oh, it's trash. It's trash compared
No,
to Game Pass,
if
but
you're-
not for a PlayStation person.
If
This
you're
is
an
gold.
only,
Right.
if you're an only
That's what I'm
PlayStation
saying,
dude,
Paul.
if you're an
Game
only
Pass is
PlayStation
better.
dude, and let's be honest, there's more only PlayStation dudes than there is only Xbox guys in the world, according to what we see all the time.
Right.
That's what Sony sees, and they cater to that fucking fan base.
Yeah, I can go with that.
But
I ain't
isn't
gonna
that
say-
kind of
I'm not
sad
gonna
that
say
they
it's
cater to the fanatics?
Well,
that's who carries them.
That's who carries them.
The casuals don't carry Sony.
Well, you've been seeing
Not
that
they
since the
triple
Sega
A's.
days, though. You remember?
No.
You remember the disconnect between Sega USA and Sega Japan?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
Sega
sir.
USA was telling them, "Hey, this is the way it is," and Sega Japan's
They
like,
don't
"Fuck
wanna
no, we ain't
listen.
listening to that."
right.
Yep.
So Sony
Sony's
doesn't
the same
listen
way.
to Sony USA. Sony Japan runs everything, and they pretty much dictate
That's
how
why.
it's gonna be.
That's right.
That-
And it's a bunch of old senior citizens running that company too.
That's what. That's why.
They gonna do it in the old ways.
That's why. That's why you can go back in retro stores and find a Sega
Ain't
32X, find a Sega 32X and a Sega CD that was trying to do the same goddamn thing.
Because
Yeah.
look, the reason the Dreamcast fails is because Sega of Japan didn't support it. The Japanese market didn't support it, but the Americans supported it.
Damn
Yeah,
right they did.
exactly. Because
That's
it
a
was
fact.
more. It was more geared towards the fucking Western audience.
But Westerners buy more games. Japan ain't but so big.
Yeah.
We got to realize that too. Japan is not a big place, and neither is Europe. You could put the whole Europe in the middle of the United States.
Yeah.
People keep thinking, "Oh, that market is huge," and we are the market for everything: cars, microwaves, TV, cell phones, everything.
Don't tell a PlayStation fanatic though. Don't tell them that.
You don't have to. Show them a map.
Yeah, I know.
Japan is not that big.
Come on, you're giving them a lot of credit. They don't know how to read a map.
You read about parents.
You know what? Some of these PlayStation dudes don't even know what North America is.
I remember Christopher Hart. Christopher Hart didn't know that Canada was in North America.
Yeah, doggy. I'm the one that blew him up, doggy. That was me.
That was fucking great, dude. Yeah.
He didn't know Canada was part of North America. He says Canada don't have our taxes.
Don't do that.
I said what?
I quit.
What did he just say, people?
Lemon made a video on this. I remember that.
I sure did. I
Yeah,
said
Canada
is part of North America, the continent.
You sounded surprised too.
Who said Who said that?
Christopher Hart.
Christopher Hart. I'm not surprised with him, man.
But how you don't know where you live
Come
at?
on, he's a little slow. We know that.
He's
But
a
how
little
you don't
slow,
know where
man.
you live?
He's glacier slow.
Jay just said it. He's just a little
He's
slow,
continental
Lemon.
drift slow.
Oh, he's slow.
He might be.
No,
Yobi,
he's molasses running down hill during the wintertime slow.
He continental drift slow. Continental drift slow.
Y'all ain't right.
Like he rode the short bus to school. Come on.
That motherfucker Ice Age slow.
He might have been the driver.
Yeah, exactly.
Cold-blooded.
That's when you know you've got actually have a PlayStation inserted into your fucking anus. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He couldn't live. He had his helmet on.
Oh, Jay got extra violence today.
He chose
gets on my
violence.
nerves, man. You see these stupid motherfuckers on fucking Twitter, man.
Let him live. He comes by here sometimes to say hi. Let him live.
I know. I'm giving him a hard time. He's
Really,
all right.
No. You can't be mad, Yobi. He gives you the fuel for fire. Nobody made him say that.
Oh yeah.
Who said I was mad? I wasn't mad.
Nobody made him say that, Yob.
He says, he says that stuff to get a rise out of people.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. He would enjoy it if we're sitting around talking shit about him now. He probably could join by.
He's all right. He's all right till he opens his mouth. He's all right till he opens his mouth.
For that shit.
Let him live. Relax. Let him live.
No, I'm like Lemon. That's why I don't comment on a lot of shit on Twitter because you see a lot of stupid shit. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Cause it ain't worth my time most times.
Like I said, the premium edition is it's not bad for PlayStation people. It just doesn't compete with games.
No.
But okay, so what is the explanation of why they refuse to put day and date?
You know why? They need money.
They need money.
Is it because that's their bread and butter?
They gotta share. They gotta
Well, they
share
should
with the
put
other
Gran
divisions.
Turismo on there then. They put Gran Turismo on there.
They
Throw
did.
that fucker on there. Well, they should. I mean.
Yeah,
No, they ain't.
They should, because they're not gonna sell another copy.
Yeah, yeah. And they try to make a bunch
Don't
of
they-
money,
don't-
right? You
don't
know,
they
they'll buy a
understand-
car. It'll cost you $40. Go fuck it.
Don't they realize though with that many subs, if they did day and date, that they have that many more subs enrolling in their $17.99 a month?
Yeah,
I don't.
smart, but
I don't know. I don't know. Have you read Twitter lately with some of these PlayStation fanatics? I mean,
dude,
No, they don't want- they don't want- they don't want
I'm
Game
a person
Pass.
that I'm
It's
a person
just
that buys Gran
ridiculous.
Turismo when it comes out. I'm not buying that game.
hell no.
I'm not
I
buying that game.
haven't bought it, and I ain't planning on buying it.
I respect my wallet, and that's
Yeah,
that's
mine
crazy.
too.
I
No.
respect my
They're bugging. They're just absolutely out of their mind.
I respect
Yeah.
my
Does anyone here follow some of the Sony, the positive Sony guys? Is anyone following them?
Whoa, who are those guys?
It's not that many out there.
I know there aren't many, but there's a few.
One hip hop gamer,
Okay, hip hop game. What's hip hop gamer? Okay.
and that's my personal friend.
Okay, but what's he saying about? What's he saying about this?
I ain't talked to him yet. I'm gonna
Okay.
talk to him this week though.
Like what?
Wazo Gamer, come on, Wazo. He said,
Hey.
Wazo Gamer said, I got a PS5 for my kid. She cried a bit when I left her, but I'm sure her new parents will love her. What?
Whoa.
You know, there are. We have a couple of decent guys in the community that are strictly PlayStation, right? They're not
Well, point
Yeah.
them out.
They're not
I like to
fanatics.
know them.
Mr. Badbit. I think it was-
Bad
Mr.
Biff.
Badbit.
Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
Bad
Badbit.
Biff.
Mr.
I think
Badbit.
he's secretly an Xbox boy.
He is. Oh
He
no,
just-
he was.
he just-
He was.
He
He
just
was for
ride,
years,
he just
Infinite.
ride the trophy train to get the other height.
Oh, he was for years, Infinite. If you listen to the trophy room, he was an Xbox guy for years, and then he switched over in the PlayStation 4 era to PlayStation.
I don't see how people could call a switch and then say you're not that dude. Then you just going with what's winning.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you
don't
got a
have no-
point.
When you do stuff like that, you don't have no identity.
Somebody want to read that super
Everybody
chat,
has
please?
a preferred
I got it.
platform.
Shout out to Italian Clowns for $5. He said, all about the trophies. I can play PS1, PS2, PS3, PSP games in a new service. I'm excited.
He's all about the trophies, motherfucker.
All of them.
He's an achievement whore.
Achievement whore.
Yes,
A
definitely.
dirty whore.
Yeah, Joseph. Yeah, Wazo Gamer knows what we're talking about. Joseph Moran. Yeah, Mr. Badbit. Yeah, but he's not one of those dudes that's always been like.
He's not negative. He doesn't
No.
bash.
He's not
That's what I
negative,
love
but
about
he,
him.
but he was an Xbox guy. He
Right.
was. He's admitted he was an Xbox guy. That's why he's not super toxic, because I mean, yes, he switched over like in the PS4 era, but
And I don't
not-
mind that, but
Me-
I
don't
just
either.
don't like the people that are just so toxic that
Yeah,
you can't
toxic
stand
and
even
try and
watch
make
them.
me feel like I'm
we
some
got
kind of
toxic
stupid.
motherfuckers over here on the Xbox side too, man.
Facts.
There are.
There is.
There
There
are.
is.
Toxic.
There is.
I've blocked some toxic Xbox guys.
That's
just
right.
Because.
Yeah,
There's no
just
doubt about it. I've
play the
ta- I've-
game
Look,
wherever
look,
and-
look, I'm an Xbox guy, like most of us are on this panel, but there is some shithead Xbox dudes, some total trash Xbox dudes
Yeah.
on Twitter.
You
There
guys
are.
wanna know where the real
Yeah,
hate
and
is
I would
around
never
here?
want to turn it
Have you
being
seen
like
all that
that,
hate
like-
Mike Mullis gets for the
The
Miko?
Because he likes a Miko.
Oh my
That's
God.
ridiculous.
Thousands and
That's
thousands of views and
ridiculous.
Videos about fucking Mike playing a Miko, and I was just chill.
That's-
Yeah, that's still
God.
ridiculous,
That
bro.
hate that the Amico gets is unreal, and
Yeah,
like
I thought about
that's
this
unreal.
second wood.
That shit don't make no
That's
damn
like Greener
sense.
over there. Jesus Christ.
dude, I love the television was like my first jam as a game player. You know what I'm saying? Like, and,
I think it was a lot of people's in our
yeah,
our age range.
I mean, maybe I don't delve into all this. Oh, sorry, Jake, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say mine was Atari. I was poor.
But I just
I listen.
I
Don't even get me started. I didn't have a real Atari. I had to get a Gemini. That's how poor we were. I had a Gemini.
I don't really delve into the Amico thing too much, but but yeah, man, there's a lot of hate up in there.
Yeah,
Like,
No, it's
there's
not
a
hate.
lot
You
of
know what
hate.
it is? You know what it is? This is what's wrong with this community, right? Everybody picks a side, and nobody wants to commend somebody else as a company. They just got to be stupid for whatever they.
And I always commend both
That's what
sides.
it seems like
Retro
too.
guy.
And
That's what it
it's
seems like
just
too,
ridiculous.
Retro guy.
Right.
It's
I like
ridiculous.
him.
Lemon, that's so right. Yeah, that's what they're doing too.
They gotta defend their plastic box that they prefer. Your
Yeah,
box ain't everything. It's just not. No
I don't
box
know,
is
that-
everything.
On the
And that's
mental,
what
I don't know what box they're defending is the problem.
And that's
There's
what
no-
I don't
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Like,
Talking about her.
they're trying. Do what?
He's talking about people being toxic, Crispy. That's what Doggy
no.
said.
But
No,
like
you didn't get that. It's okay.
like yeah, but okay. So television's trying to bring out this box that would be cool for family or whatever. You know.
I
Whatever.
like
Just
boxes.
Cool for the retro. You know. So what's
There we go.
We're
Yeah.
playing it on here. We're playing it on here.
I like boxes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand.
Hi,
Like, there's
kids.
a
Do you
lot
like
of,
violence?
Mike, hey, you keep up with that, man. I hope Amico comes out because I'm looking forward to it. So
Damn
The
right.
problem,
I don't mind.
the problem with the gaming community, I'm gonna spell it out like it is. The problem with the gaming community is the problem with humanity in general. Everybody's got to fight and pick a side and be tribalistic.
Territorial.
Yup.
Yeah.
Why is there always got to be a fight?
The shit we
Yeah, it
see,
doesn't need to be a fight, yeah.
the shit we see in the Twitter only, because Twitter,
Yeah,
believe it or not,
Twitter
people,
is
Twitter is very expansive.
Twitter is
Twitter is
a texting
huge.
platform. That's why.
Yeah.
Twitter is huge. There's more topics other than gaming. Trust me, you
You're
can
right.
find anything on Twitter, just like YouTube.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But the problem is with gaming, 'cause we only see that part of it because we're all about the games or whatever. That's all
Right.
we give.
Right.
I'm saying we give shit about on Twitter. But the problem is humanity in general, and I hate to be like that, but it's the fucking truth. I've seen it. We've all seen it. People got to defend their fucking purchases and what they spend their money on, and it's like politics. And I ain't getting that, but it's like politics. At the end of the day, they get so passionate about a certain thing, they will be negative. They will kick a motherfucker in the back off a bridge if it validates their purchase.
Listen, all I got to say is that when I see that shit, all I see is I have a tiny penis.
It's the fucking truth, yo.
That's exactly
You know?
it.
Jay,
Jay, why, bro?
You're saying,
We
Jay,
didn't-
you're saying
we-
all those people know you have a tiny penis?
We didn't
No.
need to hear that, Jay.
I'm saying if you have to bitch and complain about that stuff, you've got a tiny penis.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's what I was reflecting to Paul. I said I ain't asked you about Game Pass. I said for that service because if you talk about Game Pass, there's nothing that competes. There's nothing.
No, there's not. No, when it comes
You know,
to
there's
that,
nothing
no,
that's
there isn't.
competing. There's only one thing competing with xCloud, and that's that GeForce Now from Nvidia.
It's like the same thing. We could go into a whole and I'm not going to, but I could ask everybody. We could ask everybody what's their famous or their favorite TV streaming service. Hulu, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus. I guarantee you there's a
Netflix.
Netflix. I guarantee you there's a space on Twitter where people fight the same exact fucking way.
No,
Same
how about
fucking
the
way.
Android versus iOS battle?
Exactly.
Ooh.
Android versus iOS is nasty.
It's the same
It's
thing.
fucking nasty.
Hey, Jay?
It's nasty.
Hey, Jay?
It's
Yes.
the same thing.
Is there a way
Oh.
to see if like Noof's blocked in the chat or something? He says he keeps trying to type in the chat and he can't type.
I bet you he is. I bet that we told you you blocked him last week at the end of the show when he was in your
Who
pocket.
blocked him? I did not.
Oh,
no.
That wasn't me.
When I had it in my pocket last week.
So I couldn't read him all. I thought
Yeah,
he
see
just
if he's
muted
still
him.
blocked. Yeah.
How would we unblock him? How do we do
I'll
that?
get him.
Like,
I got him.
Yeah, someone has to
Okay.
log in the account and do it.
okay, hold on. Noof.
Yeah.
Noof says he's
Sorry.
listening, but he can't. He's typing away.
Poor Noof. He's like,
Sorry,
listen to me. I've got words too.
He should have hopped in.
Sorry, dude, if I accidentally did it last week, the phone was in my pocket, brother. Sorry.
He pocket blocked you.
I pocket blocked you. The show had already went off air, and they were like, "Why'd you block Noof?" I'm like, "I didn't block Noof. My ass did."
Yeah,
He
Clem
said
just
my
said it
ass.
too. Yeah.
My ass did.
What is he doing the show tonight?
Yeah,
What's
he's
that?
doing a show tonight.
Oh yeah, Noof. Oh yeah. Game
He's
Net-
doing a show
oh,
tonight.
Dan
He's
Eastern
finishing
time.
up in April.
Yeah, well, it's finishing up at the end of this month. Yeah, or end of April.
End of April, yep.
I thought he said the end of March, April 1st.
No,
he
end
said-
of April. We have about 4 more weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, at the end of the day, the shit we see in the gaming community it spans all over every fucking topic or fucking device or anything. People are so goddamn tribalistic and defend their fucking money,
That's the word
their
right there,
purchases.
tribalistic.
Yes.
Even when I be podcasting, I invite people on and I ask them a question about Xbox. They have to mention PlayStation. You just can't answer the question without disrespecting
Nope.
PlayStation, right? Like, you can't help yourself.
You can't help yourself. Nope.
You just program to say, well, PlayStation did this first when I asked you.
I
About
didn't
Halo.
ask that. Yep.
What they gonna do with PlayStation? But I just go. I try not to say nothing, but come on, I just asked you a simple question. Like,
And a lot of people don't think about it, Lemon, but that's what you see all day long on
all the
Twitter.
time.
I
All the
see it
time.
all the time. That's why I don't chime in, because you know what? It ain't worth my goddamn time.
You're
It
right.
ain't
I
worth
tell
it.
everybody this service will not beat Game Pass because Game Pass
No.
has been in works for years now. It's not gonna come out and just compete.
Oh, this game sucks.
Eventually, they should try to compete, but out of the box, you know it wasn't gonna happen. They already capped out. Well, we're not putting our first party games in there. So this is
Right,
not
yeah,
competing with
right.
Game Pass. That's
Right.
Sony said that. They didn't come out and say anything else. The fanboys is idiots.
Yeah, they're
Running
idiots.
around and
Yeah,
doing-
that's.
I don't listen
yeah,
to them. I listen to the industry. I don't report what they say on my
Alright, yeah,
channel.
go ahead,
I
buddy.
report the
You're good, buddy.
information from the news, from the industry. If you listen to people that's capping all day, your channel's gonna go down the drain.
I look at it like this, man. If you, like, there's lots of games don't interest me. Like Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I ain't into that shit, but I ain't knocking nobody for playing it. Don't
Facts.
play what the fuck you want to play, and you know, don't hate on people or don't talk shit to people for what they enjoy. If Lemon wants to buy a PS5 and an Xbox Series X, let him do it. He does.
I had
Good.
people that was
Damn
around
right.
me saying, "Why would you buy that 2 days apart? That's $1,000. Mind your
It's
business.
It's his goddamn money. Let him
Mind
fucking
your
buy
business.
it.
Why you care what I do?
Exactly.
Speaking of games you like, Jago, did you see they announced that the Dark Pictures anthology, the next game's coming up really soon?
No, I didn't. I missed it.
Yeah, I posted it. I tweeted about it yesterday.
How was that Tiny Tina game? I got it, but I ain't played
I've been hearing good things.
I'm gonna have
But
to check your. I'm gonna have
I'm
to check
not
it out,
buying
Paul.
I'm
Your
going-
tweet anyway. I'll go back and look.
Yep, the one we tried to play together and realized it's only two-player piece of shit. I mean, what was it?
Wow.
The new one coming out, I forget what it's called, but
He
the
said,
other
I
ones
mean,
are Man of Medan, which was cool, and then what
Man
was
of
the
Medan
one
was
that?
fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
And then what was the one
You know,
that?
see, my boy
no,
gifted
the
me
last
that,
one
and I
that
didn't
came
play
out.
it one time.
You
Oh, me and
I
me
bought
and
all of
Jeepers
them, they're
are in
already-
the middle of playing that.
No, they're better than all. To me, they're better than all right. They're very well put together.
They're
Megatron
very-
gifted that to me, man,
They're
and I was
good.
waiting for him to play with him, but we never linked up to play that.
They're
game.
It's like
They're
they're
really
interactive
good.
movies is what they are, you know.
Yeah,
I ain't
they
gonna lie
are.
to
They
you,
are.
but, for when I first played it,
They're
it
Sony
felt
games.
Like I was playing a PS5, a PS4 exclusive at the
Yeah.
time.
Put it this way: if you enjoyed Until Dawn, you would enjoy all of those. Some are better than others.
I like Until
But-
Dawn too.
And Until Dawn was fire, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
fire. Very
I like-
underrated game.
I like Detroit Become Human better than all Telltale
Oh,
games.
that's the best PS4 game ever.
I
You know why
actually
say
started
like
playing
it
that. I
better than
didn't finish
Telltale
it.
Games? The Telltale games got great stories. All
Man.
of them.
Noobs in the chat. Sorry, Noobs. I didn't mean to block you last
But-
week, brother. My ass
but
did.
what's
I'm
crazy-
sorry.
Joint lemon.
Your decisions don't really change in the Telltale games. The ending.
Yeah.
They're not really dramatically changed like in compared to Detroit Become Human. You can
Yeah.
get a whole different ending. So that's the only thing I don't like about Telltales. But I beat all of them, pretty much all of them.
That's Detroit.
Hey, what do y'all guys think about
Insane.
GTA coming out? Third generation in a row.
Oh, fuck that game.
No.
Fuck that game.
I bought it. That game is gorgeous.
I got it. I
Better-
got it for
I got
$12.
it.
It was gorgeous on the PS3,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
I'm thinking about getting it
Nah,
for $20
It looks
on
Nah,
really good
man,
on
I
the
love
Series
that
X,
game.
guys. It looks
I'm-
really good on the Series
I
X.
I'm gonna
love
tell you.
it.
I'm gonna tell you something
I
now.
love the
Hey,
GTA
that game
5,
looks better
man,
on
I
the
love it.
Series X than it does on my 3070.
Talk to him,
Max
man.
No
out
way.
70.
Really, Infinite? Really, you
Yeah,
have it?
yeah,
It looks
listen.
like gorgeous, or
Fuck,
The
it
game
looks
looks
gorgeous.
beautiful. Yeah, when
Now,
I played it
now,
before
mods
it came out,
on
it
GTA,
didn't look
different
good.
story, but base game.
really?
Better than PC.
It looks good.
Yeah, it
The
is
game
better.
looks
It
good.
is
Oh,
better
yeah.
on the Series X than it is on PC.
I love the story of
And
GTA
that's
5. I'd love to
maxed
play
out
through that
settings.
again. You know, $20
looks better.
Not bad.
Yeah,
not
you know
bad.
what? I could believe that because like I bought it for the PS3 way back in the day, and it's like some of those cars they go so damn fast that your car is
You can't
essentially
control it.
beating the draw distance. You know what I'm
Right.
talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh
it's
yeah.
like you're outrunning the game as far as its draw distance go, and then for PS4, you know, it could catch up with that, but it's like you could still see in the distance it's
You
still
still see
drawn.
popping.
You
Yeah,
know?
Facts.
It was worth the $20, guys. If you didn't
Yes,
take
it was.
I'm a
$20.
GTA fan. I didn't want. I bought it. God knows how many times. All the scratch discs I had back in the day on the 360 alone.
Right.
Bought it on the one. Bought it. I got it on the PC 2-3 editions for me and the kids. There's no doubt about it. I bought it quite a few times.
You know what I'm
I
worried
had to do
about
it
though?
again.
You see, you wouldn't have to do that if you had Project Spartacus.
Don't ever play.
Oh, you're right. I played a few, maybe a couple hours into it. I haven't played much further.
All I gotta say is you motherfuckers that keep buying goddamn Grand Theft Auto 5, you are the goddamn problem.
I know, it is
Stop
my fault.
it!
It
Get
is.
help!
I know, I'm sorry.
Get
I'm
help!
sorry.
Hold on.
It's really the online. It's really the online community that's carrying it on.
You're not gonna do that, Jago. You don't buy remasters at all.
No, I do. Not Grand
Then
Theft Auto
shut your
5.
ass up.
Shut up.
No!
Shut your ass up.
Hey! How many times?
Oh my god.
How many times you bought Grand Theft Auto 5, Infinite?
Once.
No, Infinite.
Oh.
Each individual time?
No, oh yeah, see exactly. See?
That's that man's happiness.
I know.
This during the 360 era scratch, all right?
I bought it 3 times.
So-
I don't care.
How many times have we bought Skyrim?
Balls deep in that
At
shit.
least 3 times for me. 4. Make it 4.
So Infinite.
PR.
So it's,
Come on.
God damn
it's
it.
worth the $20 to get that.
Well,
Like, I mean, it really is worth just.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
worth
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
All right, I'm
yeah.
getting it.
Yeah,
You already
Series
told me on it.
X.
I'm doing it.
Look, I have a
I love the story of GTA 5.
No,
It
look,
wasn't very long, but it was awesome.
I have a public service announcement from Noof Nukem. He said, "Please stop buying GTA 5. Thank you."
Please.
This is our money, Noob. Go away.
I bought GTA 5 quite a few.
Yeah, I love GTA 5 story.
That's the reason why we ain't got GTA 6 yet.
Well, they're online. They're online community. It'll never
Well,
stop
online
those
too,
guys.
that's why.
I have my online guys max. I just thought I had not done the last one since that Rico one.
Oh man, I haven't really played much of the online.
But before I
don't
got
play
everything for
online
that,
either.
man.
I play all GTAs for a single player experience.
Right, yeah.
Me too, that's it,
Online,
that's it.
It killed the
GTA
shit out of
Online
me
took
on
off,
that.
but
I
was
couldn't
making
play it.
Millions
Yeah,
every
there's
week.
next
I couldn't even finish the single player.
I'm tired of a
Already know.
6-year-old kid with a
What's up,
sniper
Peter?
rifle shooting
Yo,
me 15
Jay-
blocks away and
Jay,
killing me.
finish the single player. It's real good.
The single
Seriously, I
player
never
was
finished
awesome.
single
The
player.
GTA 5 single players. Oh, it's
Yeah,
great, man.
it's
I
always
loved
good.
it. The 3 guys in it. Oh, it's great.
I thought the 4
This
was
is
better.
excellent.
Hey, you know what pissed me
I
off?
don't like 4. 4 made you
No,
do
it's
that dating
garbage.
stuff. You couldn't even get a. I didn't want to take that chick to the bowling alley.
Bro,
It was boring.
yo,
But
four was
it wasn't a bad
garbage.
game.
You
But
like
for a
the story,
GTA
though.
game, yeah, the story was awesome. But
Yeah. Nah,
Well,
you
know,
that's
I
the only
didn't like-
GTA
I guess I didn't
finish
like
in
that
5.
part
I didn't
either.
finish 5 yet, but
Well, GTA 5 had that single player DLC that they had planned, but then they said, "Oh fuck it, we'll just put it in online," and they canceled it.
Right,
Yep,
yeah.
yep,
That's
yep.
what I
No,
wish
no,
they
no,
would
wait,
have
hold
done.
on. No.
They
Every
never
DLC,
even finished.
every story DLC that came out for the GTA Online, that was for the that was supposed to be for the story mode, but they
Yep.
threw it online.
Yes,
so
it
they
was.
making more
Right,
money.
yes.
Yeah,
And I
and
wish
they were
they
supposed
would
to do stuff
have
with the
did
stock
that.
market online too, and for single player never finished it online either.
you know what? You
Yeah.
know what matters to me in Infinite? Snoop Dogg and Call of Duty. What up? What up, Infinite?
Snoop
I've
Dogg
seen
Call of
that.
Duty.
Yeah, Snoop
I've
Dogg is
seen
coming
it.
to
That's
Call of
crazy.
Duty.
I've seen that. That's
There
insane.
you go.
Right.
I'll be picking that up on the 1st.
Yo, Lemon, let's be honest. Snoop Dogg is one of the most legendary. He's like the legendary figure.
He's all over the place.
Yeah,
Telling he in wrestling. He got a clothing line with Undertaker.
Well, he's doing
And he
American
bought,
Survey
he bought Dre's. He bought Dre's.
No, he
Death
bought
Row?
Death Row.
Yeah.
He bought Death
Yeah.
Row, right?
He bought Death Row. That's all.
Yeah.
Another
Fuck,
That was never
company.
Dre's.
They're
That
doing
was
they're
true.
doing that new show. It was
Nah,
really
it was
Europe
Dr.
version.
Dre's too. He left his money on the table. Remember? He owned
Yeah, I remember.
50% of it.
Snoop Dogg,
Man.
Snoop Dogg is one of those guys that become legendary, and he happened to become that in our lifetime.
Listen,
you know,
he's
you know
everybody
what I'm
awesome, let's be honest. He's everybody.
Yeah.
You know what? As long as they don't do Snoop like they did Ice Cube in the first Black Ops, that's straight.
Oh,
I was like,
I
oh
forgot.
my
Yeah,
god.
that was a history check right there. I forgot about
yeah, that was.
I've
Yeah.
forgotten.
Yeah.
Oh my
Snoop-
gosh.
Snoop and
Yep.
Shaq. Those are the two. Those two are everywhere. Those two are.
But Snoop is bigger.
Anything
than
you
Shaq.
see Shaq and he owns
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, but
Yeah.
He's the most marketable. Yeah, he's like just the most.
He's a great
yeah.
business dude. He owns
You guys are
Yeah.
forgetting someone who's even more prolific than both of them. Ice Cube.
Nah.
Nah,
No,
Ice
I don't
Cube is
know.
not
Ice
bigger than
Cube, I
Snoop.
think,
Stop
is
it.
better.
I love Ice
Way
Cube.
bigger than
I
Shaq.
love Ice Cube, but I love
I'm
Ice
an
Cube, but he's not.
fan,
He's not.
but hold on.
But he ain't bigger than Snoop or Shaq. No.
Really?
he's bigger
What
than-
has
no, he
Snoop?
might
What
be
has Snoop
bigger
done
than
besides rap?
No, he movies.
What?
You not been paying
What
attention,
movies was
Jay?
he in?
He's in 100 movies.
He was only in he was in one movie, I think.
Soul Plane doesn't count.
He was
Soul
in
Plane
a whole
doesn't count.
bunch of movies. He even had his
Plane
own.
I don't
movie.
remember any movies. I remember one. He
Yeah.
played he played the drug
He
dealer.
was on TV with the chick that went to jail for taxes. What's her name?
Martha Stewart. That's what I was about to say. You
Right.
remember Snoop being friends with
He's on
Martha
another
Stewart?
TV show now with the music. Yo,
But that's a
Snoop was
TV
everywhere.
show. That's not a movie.
No, he's been in movies.
Time to help his boys.
I own it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look for the cover. He's been in many of movies.
Really?
Many. Yeah.
The only movie I remember him in, he was in. Wasn't he in Starsky and Hutch? I think he was in that.
Baby's Boy, Soul Plane.
Really, Baby Boy?
Yeah, he had his own movie. He was some type of ghost killer.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
The movie when he went to Jamaica, Reincarnation.
I don't remember that.
Snoop is all
Wow.
over the place, man. He
Most of them weren't good movies, but he was in movies.
Snoop is transcended from music to every almost genre
so
you
did
can
Ice
fucking
Cube.
imagine.
Remember, Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Ice Cube was writing movies.
Yeah.
He had Kevin Hart in both of those movies he did. He did Fridays. He got a bunch of stuff, man. He owns the big three basketball
Wait a second.
tournament.
He wasn't in. Snoop Dogg was in Friday? No, that was Ice Cube.
I said Ice Cube. I'm talking about
Okay,
Ice Cube's resume
right.
now.
Okay,
Jay,
sorry.
go home.
He owned the Fridays.
Yes.
He co-wrote Boys in the Hood. That's where it started. With
Don't
the
and
Boys in the
don't
Hood.
forget Fist Fight.
He did the you know the movie he did? Yeah, Fist Fight. That's his
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, that's right.
He's an executive producer on that.
Yeah,
Those are his
and he was also in that movie where the
Ride Along.
Channing Tatum was what the hell was those movies? He was in two of
Ice
them.
Cube got a better resume for movies.
Yeah,
He
yeah, big
writes
time,
and
big
directs
time.
and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
he like 50 Cent.
Indeed.
Yeah, they on that. They're all moguls at the end of the day.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
for
nice.
sure.
Snoop just got a new TV show about music, and he's judging it and everything. So
Yeah, I think.
they all look-
And they, no, he didn't do the one that's on Netflix. That was somebody else.
but he's in a lot of movies.
Yep.
A movies and B movies. He don't care. He was in Starsky and Hutch too. Don't
That's what I'm
forget.
saying. Starsky and Hutch. He played Boogie Dog or
Yeah,
Huggy Bear. Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear. That's it.
Right. He's spinning over. He's all over the place, man.
He's one of those iconic dudes that kind of they got famous in our generation, pretty much. That has transcended music, and he's just everywhere now. He's like, I mean, like you see his face everywhere.
But he's a smart dude too.
It's crazy.
Jago,
Oh no,
don't forget, Jago. He's everyone's uncle.
Oh yeah.
He owns a building in Manhattan too.
My man.
And if you guys didn't see it,
So does Mayweather.
during the Super Bowl, in VR, he did a DJ thing where you could watch it in VR. It was amazing.
I knew that was coming up. VR bastard.
I know Clowns is in the chat. He would like him because he put Death Row Records on NFT.
I still don't understand.
Nice.
Don't worry, NFT will be gone by next year. Don't worry about it.
No, they're not. NFTs are going to take over your life, and you're not even going to know it.
But that move by Snoop to me was not a smooth move to make.
Yeah, listen.
Basically, he pulled all of his stuff from streaming, and now the only way you're going to be able to get it is to do the NFT thing.
And you know why? Because now he's going to make more money.
No. People are pulling back from NFT. I'll see y'all next year. Don't worry.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
My crystal ball's on 100 right now.
You guys have to
Every time
understand
I
that
hear
Snoop
NFTs.
Dogg did not pull all his stuff. From
No,
streaming.
NFTs mean the creator's going to keep making money.
Every time I hear NFT, I think of Future Butters and South
yeah.
post COVID. Oh my lord! And then all of a sudden he sells you like himself back, and like he makes all this money and he just walks away. And it's like
The worst thing that ever happened to NFTs was those goddamn monkey pictures became famous for NFTs, and everyone thinks that that's what an NFT is. That's the problem.
And Snoop didn't pull all this stuff from streaming. They're still up.
No.
No. All the Death Row Records catalog from he's pulled
Okay,
it
you
off
didn't
all-
say that. You said all his stuff.
No, I said the Death Row catalog. He yanked
He
all
put
of
the
it.
Death
when
Row
he-
catalog for NFT, but I'm telling you, next year, all these companies are already backtracking. Ubisoft, EA, all of them is already backtracked.
They're all backtracking?
They all backtracking. Yes.
Even is Microsoft backtracking?
Microsoft didn't really get involved yet.
Yes, they did.
Catalog a part of Death Row, right?
Ubisoft
Yes, they
went
did.
hard for a minute, and they got hit with the community. They backtracked. EA backtracked. Activision backtracked because the confusion.
And that's the problem. It's a confusion because people are not educating themselves.
Right, and then they listening to all these people who didn't know what it really meant. So you know how it is. Word of mouth is the worst.
I hear you. I hear you.
The best and the worst.
It's all about first impressions.
Is the Tupac stuff part of Death Row catalog too?
Who?
Tupac stuff.
No, Tupac and Dr. Dre stuff is not part of it.
Okay.
Well, gentlemen, thank you for showing up, but it's that time.
No, it ain't that time.
It
He
is
was late.
that time.
It's that time.
That time.
We have a lot of fun for 2 hours, and then we have to go back to our regular lives.
God damn it, Jay! Quit making it go so fast.
I'm sorry. Like
Yo,
we
you
have
know
so
Jay
much
ain't got
fun.
no chick. This is all he got. Stay on 20 more minutes.
Hey,
Give some more wife jokes.
Hey, Lemon, God gave me a hand. I don't need no woman.
He calls her Pamela.
He's gonna put some calluses on that hand. That's what he's gonna do. Some nice big calluses.
Pamela Henderson.
Over your mouth.
I already got calluses from the hardwood I did for 20 years.
Read that super chat real quick?
Yeah. Shout out to Atari Clan for the $10 super chat. He says, Microsoft just invested over several million into Palm NFTs, and Jim Little, former MS and Microsoft employee, is part of the EY blockchain, and that Microsoft uses to pay Game Pass devs. Okay. All right.
See you next year. We're gonna have the same conversation.
No, that's most of that's over my head because I ain't into it like that. But appreciate it, clowns.
Thank you, clowns.
I'm gonna take that money and I'm buying me a pineapple pizza.
Thank you for
Facts.
the information.
Yeah.
Speaking of pineapple pizza, somebody throw a pineapple pizza into the chat right away.
Pineapple Paul. Pineapple Paul.
God, I was really hoping to get away from that crap.
Pine
pizza.
You were destined to be Pineapple Paul.
No.
You're gonna have your own segment on my channel. Watch, I got something for your ass.
Yeah, only if you're gonna. Hey, if you feed me once a week, I don't care. But until then,
As long as you're not infinite and you asking for sausages and hot dogs, we good.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Not just hot dogs,
Hey,
but
you
it
ain't
has
gonna
to
pass
be
up a good piece of meat, right,
boys?
Anyway, gentlemen, thank you for showing up. Thank you, Sentinel, for coming by. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lemon, for stopping by, brother.
Sentinel, you just gotta jump in, brother. You just gotta jump in.
Pineapple Paul is the damn man.
So good.
Damn right.
Paul the damn man.
Oh, you messy, Lemon.
But appreciate you stopping by, Sentinel.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate it, brother.
Anytime you want to stop by, just let us know, man. You're always welcome.
100%,
Will do,
man.
man. Thanks a lot.
Hey,
check out your new book.
yeah. Plug your new book, man. I was gonna say that earlier. I forgot.
You got a book?
Yeah, Sentinel's got a book. Yeah.
I want to hear it.
Send me that link.
Yeah, we had a real guest on tonight, boys. A real guest.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Like a real person.
Yeah, we had a real guest.
He's published. He's published.
Pineapple Paul is so damn sexy.
Oh no.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, for real, Steve. If you.
Oh shit!
Man, go ahead.
He's not in here no more. It doesn't look like.
He's.
does it have pictures in
Oh,
it?
he left.
Oh.
He's gone.
Damn it, Steve.
Oh, he didn't bail out.
Yeah. Just check out his Twitter, man. He's got a book. He does.
Yeah, and he's cool, and he's awesome on Twitter too. He's a real good guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
real
that's
good, real
just let
good
me
dude. And
know
it was
we're
awesome.
spit out his book. Come to get back in here real quick. That's all right. It's late. Let's get out of here. I gotta get to work.
Yeah.
Okay, brothers and sisters, thank you for stopping by. We'll see you guys next week when Infinite tries to play better games than I did, which is very hard to do because I'm just the master at picking games.
Nice.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Remember to leave us 5 stars on Spotify. Thank you.
Eyes.
Really took it there.